not a solution. I got enough problems, all right? My reputation is in shambles as it is.
I gave Dick this delicious bag of soy jerky, and he's talking about he's going to throw it out.
You said it sucked.
It sucks.
You said don't eat this.
It's not for eating. It's like a gag gift. You don't eat it.
Well, what do you like? Is it like a greeting card? I got to hold on to it forever from my grandma or something?
Yeah. You got to put it in like your little keepsake box full of tchotchkes. Your Neil
Is
hamburger.
my keepsake box intended to be my entire house? Is that how you do it?
That's what I found my jerk off letter the other day, and I put it in my treasure box. My little my letter from one of the most dedicated Vito fans out there.
Oh, the Vito file?
Yeah, the Vito file who jacked off on a picture. I said, oh,
he said he has proof.
I'm glad. What other proof would there be? There's a video of him jacking it.
Him with the newspaper, I guess. I don't know.
I'm very excited for that. Yeah, I found that. I put that in my box of keepsakes.
Yeah. You got no excuse now. You got to get a bigger box. Patreon's at 10,000.
Oh man!
After the new bonus episode came out.
Yeah, that's.
How do you feel about that?
I didn't think we were gonna hit that number ever.
10,000. I know you said you'd vote for Trump if we had 10,000.
Is that what I said?
You did say that.
I'll vote for whoever the audience wants at this point. But I think you know what the audience has to decide who I'm voting for. I can't just assume it's Trump. You guys got to put out there. You got to say we want Vito to vote for Trump. I'm in California. It doesn't matter at all. I'll go to the ballot box. It's next to my house. All right, I'll vote for Trump.
So mail it in so we can see.
Is there any way to
mail it in early?
You want me to do a mail-in ballot? Then you can see me fill in the bubbles?
Yeah, I need to see it.
Get me a mail-in ballot? Sure. California's
like you don't have
California's figuring shit out, though. Didn't they just pass Proposition 36?
That says what?
As Gavin Newsom
all immigrants
says,
voted Democrat down the line, no matter what.
No, it's the one where it says we want to increase the penalties for theft and drug crimes. We actually want to put these people in prison. And Gavin Newsom was on the news. He went, "Do you know what that's going to do to black and brown people?" And I'm like, "Wait, what do you mean?" He literally said the impact that's going to have on the black and brown community. I'm like, Gavin, why do you think increasing the penalties for theft is going to affect the black and brown community? Can you explain?
Both sides are running on that. Just imagine what this is going to do to black and brown people.
I really couldn't believe it. It literally was like that. I don't know.
Every proposal in this election cycle, every single one is both sides saying, "Just imagine what this is going to do to black and brown people. Just imagine what this is going to do to black."
Yeah, one side's really like, just imagine what we're going to do to these fuckers. And the other side's like, oh, we got to help them out.
I saw him say that it's going to return us to the 80s.
Yeah.
Apropos. And he goes, if we pass this, we'll go straight back to the 80s. And I'm like,
the most thriving, exciting period
the best
in America.
time in America. You know that half the country's voting literally for the 80s,
yeah, that's
right?
what they want specifically.
Every good...
It was,
piece of entertainment.
And then he's like, he was like, you guys, and Walmart is pushing this. You guys want to support Walmart? And I'm like, I can understand why Walmart does not want as much shot. Like once the Target doesn't have to lock up the Legos anymore, then I'll go, okay, now we're safe again and we can relax things.
Yeah.
The fact that I go to Target and they have
toothpaste.
Dude, they have 3 Lego aisles and they're all behind lock and key. You're not allowed to just take Legos off the shelf anymore because the big ticket shoplifting item. Even I've had to curb my shoplifting. I feel guilty.
Yeah.
At one point, it was cheeky and fun. Now I'm like, I'll just pay for what's in my cart.
10,000.
10,000 we have hit on the Patreon. That means that we, of course, have to produce the biggest problem TV proposal pitches.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
What do you mean we'll get there?
I did say that.
We can put it up. We can find it.
We gotta have a little breakdown and have
you have this thing.
I have this thing called making money doing content. Yeah, it's a real fucking affliction that I have.
Yeah, it's a real affliction that you go, hey, if my Patreon hits this number, I'm going to do a silly pants skating routine.
I will do that.
See, I'm not going to inflict that on our people.
No. They got to wait.
Stretch it out for months.
You don't know.
They
might charge back right away. You don't know. They might be looky-loos.
We got to. Yeah, you're right.
Drop.
We might have to process some chargebacks.
And we got to make it a thing. And you don't just upload it like you're tipping a whore.
I know we're going to make a presentation out of it, but we have to actually make a presentation out of it. We can't just not do it ever.
Talk about it.
That's your showmanship.
My solution to everything.
Your solution to everything is yeah. Vito, you absolutely have to vote for Trump. Okay. Can we release the thing? We'll see.
You gotta wait a minute.
You gotta wait on it. You can't just.
People are saying they were crying. at the end of the last
I was
bonus
surprised.
episode.
Yeah, that people had
a lot of gay fans of this show, which is it's great. I love gay people.
Of course.
You know,
I support the local gay community.
Just surprising we had so many gay fans.
It's surprising that we people said you guys had it was like a very special episode. You know, it's like
the 80s.
Finding out Webster got raped. It's like, what are you gonna do with that?
Did he do that?
No, his friend got raped.
Oh, the bicycle man.
The bicycle man.
Arthur. What was his name?
Was
that little cartoon?
I don't remember the name
the
of it.
Aardvark. He got raped, I think.
Arthur the Aardvark got raped in an episode of Arthur the Aardvark. That's
no, it
what
was in
you're
an
claiming.
episode of Babar.
And Arthur was crying, and Babar said, well, you should have never came to fucking Elephant
They
Land.
called him Artie.
Yeah.
It was like a slam.
Well, we did have a very special episode. People have said it was not only was it a powerful episode, but it was also just a really good episode. We had some great problems.
And they were crying.
Yeah.
They said that.
And, at one point we settled things with knives. There was blood. There was tears. So, guys, don't forget, if you missed the bonus episode for some reason, patreon.com/biggest problem. You can learn all about this magic scroll. I'm not going to tell you what's inside. You have to watch the episode to find out
fix all your problems.
What's written on the scroll.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it. Biggest problem in the universe.
Welcome to the biggest problem in the universe. The only show that ranks every problem in the universe, from eating kitties to shared equities. I don't know about that. Oh, equity. From the people eating the pets to expecting rationality from the fairer sex. That's from Zemegru.
That's also terrible.
From Haitian pet consumptions to lock wheel cart malfunctions. That's a mouthful.
That's a better one.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah.
Porco Romano. I'm your host, Nick Master, and joining me as always.
From eating the cats to tormenting the fats. It's biggest problem. It's easy. Come on, guys. It takes 2 seconds. Scratches out all the other ones. Welcome, guys. It's very exciting to be back here again for the all new and all improved. I don't know what this is anymore. What episode is this?
Well, you better figure it out because you own half of it. So,
well, I own half of the liability, is what many people have suggested. But that's fun as well.
That's true.
I know. There's part of me that went, I don't know what kind of deal I'm getting into here. But, well, we'll play it by ear. We'll see how it comes. Hopefully any litigious individuals are bankrupt by now.
Oh, there's always a little bit.
There's always a little bit left in the tank.
There's
always a little
something. Men who expect women to behave rationally.
Wow, I won with a woman-based problem on the biggest problem in the universe? That's never happened.
Well, they are.
They are.
You know,
and you can't expect
problem.
them. Well, that's actually a men problem, you know, when you really think about it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
That's a warning to men out there. You got
It's like when people blame the Jews for everything. Like, well, I mean,
it's the classic.
Whose fault is it really? Come on.
You let them run the banks. That was your choice.
Where are you guys going every Sunday? Because
anyway, it's not that kind of show.
Is that okay to say?
I don't know anymore. All the rules are out the fucking window.
They really are.
Yeah, they are.
Do you feel like they are?
I feel like they are.
Trump. I saw a clip of Trump today. And he goes, "If I lose, it's basically Jews' fault." I was like.
I feel like we're buried under so much insanity that it's like, yeah, do or say whatever. It doesn't matter.
Is that?
Yeah. Is that where are we at now?
It was at like at the Jewish lobbyist convention.
And at the Jewish lobbyist convention, he said, if I don't win, it's the Jews.
The Jews' faults, basically.
He said it's on you guys to get me elected.
He's like, you guys better tell your people to vote for me, or else Israel's fucking gone. It's like, well, that's a pretty compelling
argument, man. I think that's been the argument for most presidential candidates.
They usually don't say it like that, though.
Normally they're a little more tactful, like, well, we want America to be Israel's strongest ally. Hey, vote for me. I'm going to let Palestine do whatever the fuck they want. Okay, Jesus.
Never seen that done. Bad shopping carts.
A twofer. I think we talked about having a penalty if you get a twofer. We got to figure that out.
Are we starting that now? Wow. People were eating the cats and dogs, which was just made me the happiest in a week of badness. That
well,
was
instead of
real
bringing in
happy.
stats about eating cats and dogs, you brought in stats about why Haiti is bad.
Yeah.
I feel
That's
like
the point.
I feel like I wanted more. Well,
I brought in that song, too.
yeah, you played the.
I played that song all week.
I think you were relying a little too hard on the song. That fucking song is going everywhere.
Lingering holidays like 9/11.
Yeah. Was that negative, I believe?
Oh, was it?
I don't know.
What the fuck is wrong with people? Well, I usually have comments here, but there was a weird YouTube bug.
You're a fucking idiot and you're an asshole.
All the comments got switched around on other videos.
The one time there's an episode where every comment goes, "What's wrong with Dick? Dick's fucking up. Dick's ruining the show." But you couldn't find any comments
Shinobi
this week, huh?
says the show's become heavily performative, literally wearing a pirate costume.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Dick's about to torpedo the show over a woman. Sounds familiar. I don't know what he means.
I don't know what that could possibly mean.
Vladdy Shark. Vito has been falling apart, but Dick had a breakdown at the end. Are you threatening me? What the? Oh, I forgot about that. What the fuck was that? I was gonna come in with my shirt over my head.
Oh, you're gonna do that?
Yeah.
That was a classic moment. Top 10. Are you threatening me, bro?
Are you threatening me, bro?
Someone's got to.
I was on Dick's side until he defended
the top
a woman.
10 fights. That's going to go in there when they do the compilation clip. Top 10 fights. That's probably going to be at least number one.
I don't
want to
read that one. I'm trying to stay.
There's a lot.
Keep it on track.
There's a lot
here.
of comments.
Lieutenant Fluffy says Richard has never had a problem. Being mean to fans until Vito started doing it. I think he's jealous. You could be mean to fans.
I'm not mean. I'm usually nice to.
Okay.
I mean, maybe I don't know.
Just don't block them on super chats.
I won't block them on super chats.
Artie Duncan. I never expected to think Vito was a more rational one in an episode. Dick has become. I don't want to. Okay. Same guy for you know who.
Yeah.
It's hard to look. It's hard for me to read comments when every single one.
I know. Look.
Mentions a certain nefarious character.
Yeah, a certain group of ne'er-do-wells.
Okay, Sir Tomsey, that was legitimately the worst episode I've seen so far, and it's all because of Dick. That last 15 minutes was pathetic in all caps.
Worse than the Mr. Girl episode? All right.
Shit.
A new low for the show.
I really don't think that.
I don't think the Mr. Girl episode is that bad.
I was going to defend myself.
Yeah.
Warpio, it seems like Dick is trying his hardest to push Vito to quit and become the new Maddox of the show. We got to get rid of this new. Maddox has become like Satan in this world.
Yeah. Well, I've said,
there he is, the new Maddox.
But I get it, okay?
You get it, right?
Well, I get it because it seems like every podcast has the story of the one guy who fucked up the whole thing, or like every radio show.
Yeah.
You know? Although those guys are getting paid way more money. If I torpedo this, it's slightly less embarrassing.
Yeah,
but like Jackie Martling was getting like $150,000 a year to.
He gave an interesting defense of what he did. He's like, I was just sick of waking up at 5 a.m. every day. Like I didn't like.
Yeah,
doing
he didn't
that.
like that, and he wanted to. But he was getting paid
to move on.
Shit ton of money.
Yeah, well,
I would have given it another 5 years and been. Because the other thing, well, I mean,
imagine the toys you could buy with.
The bigger thing though was he did quit because of the money number, but it's like as Artie Lang showed off, it's like but you use that show to be like, and I'm doing a stand-up tour, and you could sell it like any fucking club in America because you're on the Howard Stern show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I can do this show and I could sell a garbage dog shit comic book, which it's not even actually going to come out. It's all about the promotional opportunities.
Dick getting frustrated Vito isn't taking the bait, and torpedoing the show is a first. I've always found Vito funny, but this is the first time I've had sincere respect for him. It takes a big man.
It takes a big man.
Joke.
Well, I think he did.
It's a long fat joke.
I think the audience did respect me, because I'm just trying to do a great comedy show, and I got a drunkard across from me accusing me of threatening him. But in the end, it all works out.
Dark Nook, I really hope Dick decides to stop trying to be Keemstar. Oh man,
that's the worst.
That's not
That's
possible.
the worst thing anyone could say about anyone.
I like my women like I like my speed limit, over 40.
Yeah,
there's no way I could be Keemstar.
You also like your IQ points above 40, so
nah,
not as good.
I'm not a big fan of that. A.M. Fixler. Dick might be the worst conflict resolution mediator on Earth. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay.
Well, it all for somehow worked out.
It did work out.
We had a magical moment. Magical bonus episode.
Don't
miss it.
Let me see here. I got something this.
It also reminds
Boston Burger.
Yeah.
What?
I've been like, we got to get a guest on the show, and I haven't been able to bring in a guest in the last, I'm like, well, I can't bring him in now.
Now you can bring him in.
Now I can bring him in. Before it'd be like, what are they going to do? They're going to sit there as me and you bicker
We're gonna have
about...
Eric Escobar on here again.
Eric Escobar back on. I like that guy. He's fucking a goof. Evolution, huh?
Meta shit.
There's some other guys.
Figure out what meta shit you want to bring in.
I'll see if Winston's will come back on, or if I've been added to the
Who is he?
NAACP's He was the gentleman.
He was in.
He's an actor. He's a comedian. He's a fun guy. How would I describe him?
Yeah.
Or a cool jacket, I think.
I know who you're talking about. He was
tall guy.
He was tall, especially in the.
It's definitely tall in the legs area.
Yeah, and certain.
Excellent jumping height. Just something
Not
I've
a great
noticed.
swimmer. How could you forget about the worst offenders of all this? Fuckers who light fireworks after the 4th of July, chuck dicks into their asses. I want that. Okay. Then there's something about...
Well, they've got leftover
This
fireworks.
one's about roid rage and me having, which I always find complimentary.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could get, you're thinking this is roids? Thank you.
Thank you.
That's wonderful.
This is all natural here.
You know? Yeah. All right.
I should get some roids.
Sorry for ruining the show, everyone.
Well, you fixed it as well.
I put a lot of work into that, scroll, routine. You know what's crazy? I was after the show. I was like, man, I gotta.
Did I not sell the scroll well enough? I didn't.
What are you talking about? It's retarded.
I know, but I was
It's like out of a fucking cardboard box.
You're like, hey, what about that scroll? And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. You're like, yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? And I'm like, is he proud of this?
I think it was Sunday.
Yeah.
It was before you tweeted the "Are you threatening me?" thing. I said, "Oh man, this is fucked up. I got to figure out something to do to fix this. This is fucked."
So I need a path through the chaos.
And I said, "I gotta drink less." And then I said, "I need a drink to celebrate that revelation." So I poured myself a drink and I brought it to my lips and I said, my girlfriend was there. And I said, "I got it. I know how to fix it. I know what the problem is.
I know what the problem is."
Yeah. Anyway,
it was smart.
Who cares?
It was very smart. It was very touching.
Thanks.
And I tried to make it slightly not too gay, but then I ended up making it super gay. But I think people like that.
You can't. It's the gayness is in the eye of all the queers watching this show or crying about shit. Thanks for being such a good sport.
Well, thank you. And, I've got a very famous segment to get us back on track. Okay. It's a little something I like to call Voting Up. Oh, Malort and Savior.
Biggest Problem Show Season 2. 2 internet dads, you don't have to choose. Hop on Patreon, you don't gotta be thrifty, cause they're splitting that trademark 50-50. Vito's gonna kill your whole family. He's gonna do it without stepping on your property. He's gonna sell you a pager and a walkie-talkie and get your mom blown up like Hulk-a-Tooie. Dickheads think that they're the only fans, but M&S is coming out of Vito's stand. I make better jokes and I got better rhymes. I'm not shaving your shoulders cause I don't have the time. So fuck all the dickheads, I side with Vito. He's a certified freak, hypothetical pedo. The dick is getting better, but he's gotta learn that his tiny flat ass has a cheek to turn. Always making fun of the fake Ozempic. Finasteride is making Richard stick limp. Always going on with the inner kid drama. Gossip Pope or the Dalai Lama. So vote it up now and we'll beat Obama like Biden did in the next Kamala. New world order with the same old drama. Vote it up if you want to save your mama.
Ooh. Yeah, maybe you got that
song.
Maybe you got that finasteride rage. Is that what's going on?
Somebody said that.
I don't actually know how. I take that.
Doesn't.
I take that stuff as well. So
there's no
maybe because I'm taking it and you're taking it. There's all these finasteride.
You know, that's probably what it is. It's not the the quart of whiskey. It's definitely a little pill of finasteride that the whole world fucking takes.
Well, that's. I mean, right now, I don't know if you've seen. Everyone's accusing Bo Blacks of going mad with coke rage. I don't know if you've seen that. Bo Blacks, who has been on our show, is being accused by people of.
Oh, is he?
Being on a drug bender, which
I thought
is
you didn't like internet drama stuff. Here you are.
Wait, what did I say?
It's about
I don't
me.
like...
You said you don't like gay internet.
Well, if it's a guy I know personally, I've met Bo Blacks. Honestly, though, I do think the drama is retarded.
What
I'm
did he
like, what are you
say?
guys
What did he
accusing
say?
Bo Blacks of?
Yeah, what did he say?
Well, what did Bo Blacks say?
Yeah.
I guess Bo Blacks was in some sort of scenario where he's been spurging out and leaking conversations and fighting with all his friends.
Uh-oh.
I don't know anything about that. And...
Does he have a late comic, too?
No, he doesn't. But he has all these people. I guess he claimed to have borderline personality disorder. Now he's in a Boogie situation where he said, well, the reason I did that is because I have borderline personality disorder. And they go, oh, when were you diagnosed? And he went, well, I'm not diagnosed. It's again, internet drama is retarded, but it is funny that he's being accused of being on a coke-fueled bender.
He's blaming me for the coke.
Yeah, he's there.
That's why you brought this up, right?
Well, I didn't know if I'm
I don't know if I should be bringing that up.
I don't know if I'm allowed to bring it up or not.
I don't have any coke, but I did have some powder that an elf gave me.
Something
that scrambles your brains. So if he got anything, and
all I know is that there's people are trying to accuse Bo Blacks of being hopped up on some sort of goof.
Wait a minute, Bo Blacks is acting weird? That's so how
crazy.
Bizarre. Okay,
he's literally mentally ill. All right, guys. Well, welcome to Vote It Up, where we talk about past problems. Guys, here's one you probably saw. This is from episode 149, not too long ago. It's the problem of missing the game-winning shot. This is when you put it all on the line and you can't get it done. You know, actually, this is amazing.
Man, sometimes you don't even take the shot.
Sometimes you don't even get to
it's
take
like Wayne
the
Gretzky.
shot.
You got to send a message out to all the liberals. Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Well, it's also one of these things
all your
where,
MK Ultra weird freaks that somehow magically traveled around the world despite being dead broke.
Right. They somehow show up
odd.
and then disappear into the night.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's like one of those classic sports stories where a guy, you know, they have to change the rules of the sport and then the sport's changed forever. Like the guy who,
yeah,
I think it was the javelin.
The shot clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to put one on because games are taking forever.
Games are taking forever. Sure, you got to change up the rules.
3-point line, yeah.
Well, for those of you who are hoping to win the big game this year, unfortunately, the House unanimously passed a bill Friday that seeks to bolster former President Trump's security. The first legislative move this chamber has made in response to this second apparent assassination attempt against the Republican presidential nominee. So if you were planning
you get more women around
go
him?
for the yeah, they're gonna put a bunch of ladies.
Yeah, all right.
Fucking sick.
We got a bunch of more ladies.
Did you see Ryan Long's video of being a Trump security guard?
No.
That's a good one. You should check that out on his Twitter. The House cleared the legislation titled the Enhanced Presidential Security Act in a bipartisan 405-0 vote. 405.
Not even Thomas Massey
Not
voted
even
against
one
it?
person said,
Aw.
fuck Trump, I hope he gets
Come
shot.
on,
They all
man.
said, yeah.
Come on, Massey.
I think both sides realize that,
Well, how are they going to vote no on that one?
well, yeah, I mean, that's... I think it's also one of these things where the Republicans, here's my theory, is they're like, well, we kind of want you nut jobs to keep shooting at him because it looks good, but we can't, not give him security. And the Democrats are like, oh my God, if he gets shot, we're really like fucked. Everything's going to go nuts.
Yeah.
So it will be sent to the Senate for consideration.
If Trump got shot, there might be some real...
Dude, if Trump got shot,
then there might be a real issue.
Everybody goes like, all you liberals want Trump to get shot. I'm like, no, if Trump gets shot, you guys are going to go fucking nuts.
Yeah, we got a lot more than Cracker Barrel people on our side.
Yeah. If you thought like the LA riots are bad or whatever else, I can just imagine what the fucking Trump riots are going to look like.
You don't want the
God.
suburbs loading up and coming into town.
No.
We're going to go ahead and clean up this little problem you guys are having down here.
I really don't want Trump to get shot. I know that bad things will happen. But for those of you out there hoping to make the game-winning shot, the Senate's going to put a stop to that hopefully next week.
What a dickhead. How do you feel about liberals calling both of these these assassins Republicans? Do you feel like embarrassed that they do that at all? That's really like the lowest thing they've done.
They're not Democrats though.
Got it. Okay. Thank you for.
Well, what are they? They're like lunatics.
What is the difference?
What was the most recent guy?
He was like a super hardcore Ukraine supporter.
But he was a Trump voter. He voted for Trump.
No.
Yeah.
He said that.
No, he was a Trump voter who got upset because of the Ukraine shit for some reason.
Okay. All right.
Did he vote for Trump or not?
I don't know.
I think he did. I think he did back in whatever you call it, 2016.
Okay, so it's complicated. All right.
Okay, fine. They're all
it's complicated,
they're all
I guess.
left-wing
I don't
nut
know.
jobs. Well, Dick, here's a problem you brought in, and it's been kind of a recurring joke about the definition of manhood and whatever else. It's from episode 54. It's the problem of ratchet straps.
Oh, yeah. They found that one on the sub.
If you go to my Twitter real quick.
Yeah, that was good,
The first picture of the Titan submersible, also known as the submarine, the Ocean Gate submarine, that had a deadly implosion, killing all aboard. The first picture of that has been revealed by the U.S. Coast Guard as authorities open a public hearing into the deaths of the 5 people aboard. So, of course, this was the famous submarine submersible where a bunch of rich people and weirdos got on. If you go down, I have a couple pictures of it. And what's interesting, as we're going to see, is despite the fact that a catastrophic implosion occurring, thousands of feet beneath the ocean surface.
Somebody nailed this one. Got it.
Somehow,
the temperature, the surface of the sun couldn't blow this ratchet strap off.
As somebody put it, they said, listen, if when you put on a ratchet strap, if you say, that's not going anywhere.
It's not going
anywhere. If you say that, those are the magic words.
Oh, man, there's no better feeling than going like 90 miles an hour with a truck full of camping shit.
Yeah.
Like, I ratcheted this shit down.
I ratcheted that shit. That's not going anywhere.
Who made this? They have to find out who manufactured this.
I do want to know, because people are saying it's just like a typical fucking Harbor Freight, like off this thing.
It might be, but
I had another picture of it, too. There's actually a video of it if you go down one more. There you go. You can see the ratchet strap perfectly intact. So
nice.
You can't.
At the bottom of the ocean.
At the bottom of the fucking ocean, after a submarine explodes on itself and kills 5 people, it's like, yeah, but that strap ain't going nowhere.
I really love watching the slow-mo breakdowns of their bodies imploding. Like I saw one where it was the body was made out of marble of all the different tissue.
Right.
And it's like imploding. They're like, and it shows in slow-mo like their head cells like coming off, like every single piece in this physics simulator.
Christ.
They couldn't feel anything.
Yeah, it's supposedly so quick.
Yeah, if they could feel it, then I would feel bad. But it's like, yeah, I mean.
So I was listening to a video where they're like, this is how long it takes to register pain, and the implosion would have happened in 1/100th of the time.
Yeah. All
I know is if those guys had been wrapped up in ratchet straps, we would have went down there, they'd still be perfectly intact. It would have kept their bodies completely. So, again, the accident's victims were killed from the intense ocean pressure this week. The U.S. Coast... What is the U.S. Coast Guard going to look into? Yeah, a bunch of retards put themselves in a fucking metal capsule.
I don't even know why they...
What a waste of time and money.
No one cares. It's funny.
It is
just
funny.
A bunch of garbage down there. No one fucking cares how it happened or why it
No,
happened.
there's no reason to investigate this. What happened? An idiot built the thing.
Yeah, the thing wasn't good.
When a guy goes over when those guys used to put themselves in barrels and go over Niagara Falls, the Coast Guard have to come in and go, oh, I wonder what the fuck happened. The retard put himself in a barrel, he went over the falls, and now he's dead. What do you mean? I don't need to waste tax dollars investigating it. Retards die all the time. It's not
they
that
must
big.
be bored.
I think that's what it is. I think the Coast Guard has nothing. There's all the investigators sitting around. And they're like, well, there's no fucking other shit to investigate.
We can't investigate the drugs, so let's just investigate
Let's find out.
Let's get on TV.
Anyway, Ratchet Straps is currently number 758 with...
Wait, that was a problem of Ratchet Straps?
Yeah, you put it as a problem.
I should have put Ratchet Straps are too hard.
Yeah.
Fuck. Because vote it up anyway.
It currently has 325 down votes. It's actually a negative problem.
Well, vote it down then, I guess. I don't know. Just go vote one way or the other.
Yeah, Ratchet Straps are clearly a solution. Definitely vote it down.
I should have put that they're too hard.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, you screwed yourself.
My brother-in-law had some... We went to the lake, and I was helping him pack. Yeah, that's bothering me too. I was helping him put stuff on his car. And his car was, but he's got top of the line everything. His Ratchet Straps are like, they have like a fucking like a gaming console on them. Like it was like a full hand. It was like a handheld thing that you could pull and crank.
Oh man!
And I just said, I'm not doing this.
I don't want to learn a new form of ratchet strap.
I'm not doing a new type of ratchet strap.
I would think that would have been fun and exciting.
No, because then it just makes me feel poor and cheap. Like I'm not learning these.
Wow, there's always
that.
Out
of here.
Anyway, guys, don't forget, vote it up. Head to the website, biggestproblem.show. Vote on all the problems.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, whoops.
Don't worry about it. And I'm the winner
Yeah.
Biggest problem that show season 2. 2 internet dads, you don't have to choose. Hop on Patreon, you don't gotta be thrifty, cause they're splitting that trademark 50-50. Vito's gonna kill your whole family. He's gonna do it without stepping on your property. He's gonna sell you a pager and a walkie-talkie and get your mom blown up like Hulk-a-Tooie. Dickheads think that they're the only fans, but M&S is coming out of Vito's stand. I make better jokes and I got better rhymes. I'm not shaving your shoulders cause I don't have the time. So fuck all the dickheads, I side with Vito. He's a certified freak, hypothetical pedo. Dick is getting better, but he's gotta learn that his tiny flat ass has a cheek to turn. Always making fun of the fake Ozempic. Finasteride is making Richard stick limp. Always going on with the etiquette drama. Gossip about the Dalai Lama. Vote it up now and we'll beat Obama like Biden did in the next Kamala. New world order with the same old drama. Vote it up if you want to save your mama.
Yeah. 10,000.
Dick limp.
We got more patrons than the good,
Carl?
good Mr. Hamburger.
Blowing him out.
Blowing out Mr. After all his,
you guys enemies
after all
now?
his attempts to destroy us with his cringe of the week segments. Looks like that cringe of the week is the cringe of the millennium, you dumb motherfucker. It's the fucking era of biggest problem, Carl. Cringe of the week, this, you moron.
I like that. Good.
Hopefully all that...
Take it to him.
Take it to him. We love Carl. We love him.
I love Carl.
I got in a little trouble with Carl. I don't think I'm in trouble. He knows I'm razzing him. Oh, another video about Aaron Imholt. What's Aaron Imholt up to? All right. Anyway.
Okay.
I'm just fucking with him. I like the Aaron Imholt drama. Well, it's falling off, though, because he can't talk about any girls anymore because he'll go to jail.
Yeah.
So his whole channel is...
I don't know. I haven't been
paying attention
to it.
either. All right, Dick. Well, speaking of women that you can't talk about, and here's a common problem that I think some people might run into, or at least it's a problem in your head.
Yeah.
This is something that's always on your mind.
Yeah.
Is you're with your wife, you're with your girlfriend. She starts mouthing off, starts saying, questioning
This is happening to you?
I'm
or
just, just hypothetical.
happens? Okay.
Hypothetical, she starts
All right.
saying shit, acting like a bitch, and then you walk away and you come back and she's dead. And who knows what happened? It could, anything could have happened. All you know is
You're
now,
leading with this problem?
all I know is now you got a dead lady in
Okay.
your apartment, in your house, or whatever else, right?
Well, I wouldn't want anyone to come see that.
I'm just saying, it's a scenario in your head. You go, obviously you walk away, you come back, some sort of spontaneous death that maybe
Happens? Yeah, okay.
somehow a gun, shoots
Who
through
did this
the...
happen to?
A lot of guys like that Blade Runner guy. Remember that?
Oscar Pistorius?
Yeah.
Who shot his girlfriend through the door?
No.
That
He
was
just
okay.
went out blade running, and he came
okay.
back. And there's a
Okay.
dead bitch in his apartment. What are you going to do?
Okay.
So you're in this scenario. You've done nothing.
Central Park 5
You've done
that
nothing.
happened to?
Sure, whatever. You've
They
done
were there beating and raping, and then somebody happened to be raped.
somebody.
and-
Yeah, something
okay.
happened. Point is, you didn't do anything wrong,
Yeah.
but you got a dead bitch in your apartment. Okay? And that's the problem is disposing
I
of
don't know. When you say bitch, it just doesn't hit the same as when guys with like girlfriends.
I'm keeping it in
say
a playful, jaunty
It's not-
tone.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Is the problem I have is disposing of a body.
Okay.
Okay, this is a problem that though you may not have faced it now,
You might.
you might, and it is a big problem. Disposing of a body is a very tricky and delicate situation that you would hope would be easier. You play video games,
I
you
think it
shoot
would
a
be
guy,
pretty easy.
and he just disappears. Or you can push him, in a endless chasm, and he just falls off screen. Instead, here, you have to actually do something about it, and it's a nightmare. It's not fair.
I don't think it's a nightmare though.
What do you mean? You think
Just
it's
bury
easy?
them.
Well,
yeah, I think it would be easy.
just bury them.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you had a dead body in your house.
Right. Is the FBI about to come in?
Perhaps.
Is this the end of Blow?
You have neighbors. You don't have any fenced in anything.
Wait. What do you
can't.
mean?
I'm saying you can't go in your backyard and start digging a hole without somebody
Drive
noticing.
it out to the desert.
Okay, so you're gonna put the body in a truck. You're gonna
Drive it
drive
out to
the
Zizix
desert
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you're traveling around. You got a body in the trunk. It's gonna. Look, I've got all the let's go through the pratfalls
What do you
real
mean?
quick.
That sounds pretty simple.
Let's go
What's
through
your plan?
No. Look, okay, because first
How
of all,
often do you think about this?
all the time, every day.
All the time?
Every time I see a woman and her disgusting bones, I think about how I could dissolve them and get rid of them.
Are you going for two women problems to see?
This could be for anything.
Okay.
Maybe you kill your drug dealer.
like a.
Maybe there's this little snitch retard who keeps telling everyone you gave him drugs, and you got to kill that guy so he shuts his fucking mouth. You know, there's all sorts of different reasons.
Okay.
You got to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the problems you're going to run into. Obviously, the smell. As the body starts to decompose, you're going to have breakdown of tissues.
Yeah.
That smell is bad.
Yeah.
Not to mention fluids. Okay, sure. You get the body in the trunk, but you've just dragged a bunch of fucking blood. It's all on the pavement. It's getting in the
bleach all
truck.
over.
Okay, well, you're going to have to deal with it. It doesn't just go away. There's DNA and trace evidence. You're going to have, they're going to search your truck. They're going to find hair cells. They're going to find skin cells. They're going to find everything.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's say you put it in the desert. You think you've disfigured it beyond repair. You've got bones and teeth.
Yeah.
Can be
I don't think the cops
identified.
are this good, though. I mean, I don't think they're, like, sending out the crime lab.
So what do you mean?
To take your, I don't think they're like scanning your truck for like missing teeth and stuff like CSI.
Bro, if you kill somebody, they will swab your truck looking for blood.
Nah, I've
and
seen the
shit.
first 48. They don't really do anything.
They don't do
they
that.
just
in the,
ask
they
people
don't do
who
that in
shouldn't
the
be talking
ghetto
to
because
cops.
they're like, oh, another fucking hooker died. What a fucking shocker.
Well, who am I killing?
I assume a white lady.
I don't know any white ladies.
Okay, well,
My mom.
Yeah,
I'm not killing her.
Let's assume you killed someone that the cops care about. That's another part of this problem. Okay, if you kill
One of their wives.
you kill a
Okay,
drifter
let's
or a
Civil
hobo,
War.
fine, you might be fine.
Yeah, I think I'll be all
Okay,
right.
sure, you killed a cop's wife. That would be a bad time. That would be very bad. Another problem you're gonna have is access to tools. Look, you got a shovel.
You wrote this down?
Do you have a shovel?
I have a couple shovels. Yeah.
But you can't get like a backhoe back there. People are gonna see it.
But what do you mean back there in my yard?
Yeah,
Oh, I think I could dig a pretty big hole
with a
in
shovel.
a couple hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
with a shovel. What are you talking
Digging a
about?
hole takes time. You gotta go.
How many holes you dig?
You gotta go pretty deep. And this whole area is coyotes. They're gonna dig that thing right back out if you don't
No,
fucking. Yeah,
they won't
will.
dig it out.
They will smell the meat. They'll dig at it.
It's gonna be rancid.
They don't care. They're fucking coyotes. They eat fucking shit. And of course, one of the biggest problems, Dick, is going to be the emotional toll, where the act of disposing of a body comes with significant emotional and psychological stress. I was reading a recent one where a guy killed his girlfriend and he was like taking pieces of her and putting her in the blender, and I go,
Oh yeah.
I want to go. I think I would have trouble with that, just being like,
Me
all right,
too.
let me just cut the hand off and
I feel like one would be like, all right, this is a dumb idea. I gotta
it's not
think.
working. Yeah,
I got an empty septic tank in my driveway. I could fill that thing with bodies.
Well,
I could
there you
probably
go.
put 100 I
See?
could probably fit 100 bodies in this
Well,
baby.
that's what's important is you need to have a plan going into this, guys. You don't want to
Yeah.
be caught. The problem that always happens, the reason people get caught, is they're not forward thinking.
So what's your plan?
This is my chance to tell you. Listen, if something happens, at least you're gonna have a baseline to you're not gonna freak out and go, oh, I'll go throw it in a public park and it'll let or like
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
RFK. Oh, I got a dead bear. I'll just put it in fucking Central Park, which did work
That's a good
surprisingly.
plan.
I don't know why that worked, but
Well, no one
okay.
really gives a shit about
Yeah,
a dead
it's
bear.
a dead bear. If it was a lady, it would have been a little bit more of a problem. Well, you might look, Dick, at some of the classic killers across time. Of course, there was John Wayne Gacy, who put them all in a crawl space.
And he killed kids?
He did kill kids. He buried them all, and teenagers, across the...
Okay.
That was John Wayne Gacy, who...
Yeah.
A lot of these strategies... Here's what I've really learned.
Well, what's the winner? What's the winning strategy for getting away with murder?
Well, a great one was Robbie Willie Picton, who was a Canadian serial killer who would dismember the victims. Then he had a pig farm, so he just fed them to the pigs.
Wow, yeah.
Worked out
Everyone's
great.
seen Snatch now, though.
Yeah, I know.
So
everybody
you can't do that
took all
anymore.
that.
I feel like you're copying the movie.
Probably the biggest winner, though, the guy, and this is probably a top-tier strategy, would be Santiago Meza Lopez, a member of the Mexican cartel. What's that?
The Soup Man.
The Soup Man, that's
Yeah.
correct, who earned $600 a week by submerging cadavers in a tub filled with acid and sodium hydroxide, stir the bodies for 8 hours until everything but the teeth, nails, and some bone fragments dissolved. So he was just making people into soup. And they only got caught because that soup just was terrible. And they said, this is not good soup.
Yeah, that seems like a Mexican
And
way
then whatever
to
was
do
left
it.
would be
It's like
burned and buried. So here's what I've doing some research. Here are the three best options that I think I found for disposing of a body. As you say, yes, burying it very deep in the middle of nowhere is pretty good. The problem you're going to run into, it's better.
The problem is you have to do physical labor,
Shut
right?
up,
So
it's
that's
not that. Stop
yeah.
making this into a Vito's too fat to get rid
Well,
of a
I
body
mean, it's
problem.
digging a fucking hole.
But you have to have access to a place you can dig a hole without being noticed. All the guys who dig a hole, okay, so like John Wayne Gacy, it's great because he had his own house. Like, if you're renting, you're kind of fucked.
Just drive out into the fucking desert.
Dude, like, even in the desert, I mean, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, drive out to the desert.
Okay.
And then clean the shit out of your truck or fucking spray it down with something to get all that evidence off of it. But then they're going to go, hey, where were you that day? And you're going to go, I just drove out to the, I was drunk.
Yeah.
Come up with a good alibi if you're driving out to the desert.
Okay.
You want to bury it at least 10 feet down so other animals don't get to it. And if you're really smart, dig 10 feet down, put the human body, put a little bit of dirt back on top, then about 6 feet down, throw like an animal carcass down there. Because then if the cops come and they go digging, you ever heard of the decoy wallet? It's kind of like that.
A decoy corpse.
They're going to find the decoy corpse with the corpse sniffing dog, and they go, it's just a fucking
dig like
dead
a 20-foot
animal.
hole and then bury it. And
Layer them. Okay. There you go. So it's always good. Another good classic one.
How often are you thinking about this stuff?
Every day. Every time I see a woman, I think about just how I can do
I kind of believe you. I think you're joking, but I believe you.
I think about what her head would. What was that classic quote? Yeah, he goes. Part of me thinks about loving her and holding her tight, and the other part of me thinks what her head would look like on a stick.
Yeah.
No, it's just like more like
And you're quoting
somebody.
Are you quoting the guy or the movie?
I think it's the guy. It was what do you call it?
Ed Gein?
No, it wasn't Ed Gein. Was it Ed Gein? It might have been Ed Gein.
Yeah.
I thought it's not Dahmer. Dahmer didn't say that because Dahmer didn't like ladies.
No,
nobody
likes them.
He only wanted to murder men so he could eat them and inject bleach into their brains. What? I didn't do it. Dahmer did.
Are you into like this true crime shit?
Not specifically, but I know the big ones. Okay. I know Ed Gein. I know Dahmer.
Okay.
Who else do I know?
I don't know.
I know Steve. Oh, wait, he hasn't been caught yet. The other one that is a classic, you got to love the ocean. Yeah. Get on a boat, drive out in the middle of nowhere. For both of these, both the burying and the ocean, concrete is great. It's great if you can get these guys, put them in.
What do you mean?
Like encase the body in concrete.
How the fuck's that going to work?
Yeah, put them in a plastic container,
fill with concrete.
Yeah, and then fill with concrete.
How long is that gonna take
for the concrete to dry? To set? Yeah, well,
and then you're gonna carry around a 2,000-pound coffin?
You throw it in the back of the
with
truck.
A forklift. How are you gonna throw a brick of human-sized piece of concrete into the back of a truck?
You could get it in there.
This is why people get caught. Stupid plans like
All
this.
I know is that a guy did encase the body in concrete, and the the corpse sniffing dogs can't sniff it because the whole thing is encased in concrete.
I don't think that's accurate.
That's what happened, and when I was reading about it, they put the body in concrete, and then they fucking buried it in the backyard. And it was back there for the only reason they found it was because the fucking girlfriend. You also got to kill the girlfriend.
Dig a hole, mix concrete. That's a lot of concrete. You're gonna go to Home Depot at 2 in the morning.
Well, you know
get
what? You do
20 bags of concrete.
You do have to
and
worry.
Mix. Pre-mix?
Buy the concrete. First of all, buy it with cash because a lot of these guys get caught with the receipts, man.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, why do you got a receipt for a backhoe on the day after this guy went missing? It's like, I just like digging. It's just fun for me. But the mafia would do the concrete shoes. The only problem is that the flesh wears away, so then he's not wearing concrete shoes anymore. You got to do like the whole body.
You can't dump it right off of a harbor like the mafia did.
No, you got to go. You got to go deep out in the ocean and try to weigh it down.
They should have like a game where you have to dispose of a body, and they got to find it, and you see if you can get away with it.
That would be a fun game, actually.
Sam Hyde should do that for Fish Tank. Like, give a bunch of people a body.
Yeah.
Give 50 people a body and see if
who can hide it the
pig
best.
body, yeah.
Yeah, who can hide the pig corpse the best, and they're each color-coded or whatever else, and you have a team of investigators with corpse-sniffing dogs.
Like Running Man.
That's pretty good.
Man, Sam Hyde must get like the worst ideas constantly thrown at him.
Yeah.
After Fish Tank.
I'm sure. And then sometimes he goes with them, like Bitch Tank.
Well, I don't know what that is.
He did a lady-themed season that nobody liked.
Oh, they didn't like it?
Yeah, it was like a mid... they cut it early for some reason.
Women are tough.
I didn't watch it.
Women are tough.
Well, the best thing you could possibly do, you may have seen on Breaking Bad, where Walt used hydrofluoric acid to dissolve a corpse. Do you remember that?
Yeah, and it ripped through the ground.
But Dick, why is he using an acid when he should be using a base? What you want to do is get a bunch of fucking lye. Get a big oil drum, fill it with lye, and if you get it up to boiling temperature, if you light a fire under it, you can dissolve a body in about 3 hours.
Okay.
All right? So what I'm saying right now is if you, first of all...
You're going to do all... You would just, like, get tired and shop for cards on the internet. It would be, we found the guy with a body that was on the couch and, like, a search history that went from how to get rid of the body to, like... Star Wars.
Well, did you, who was that guy? What was the podcast where one of the guys who listened to the podcast Assassin or whatever? Do you remember this?
No. They killed podcasters?
No, there's a guy who we know, and I forget what podcast it is, but it was a guy.
Carl?
No, it's maybe it was Carl.
One of Carl's
I think it was Carl. Yeah, one of Carl's fans
had
a body in his. Yeah. Okay, so it was Carl's fan. So one of Carl's fans killed his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then instead of disposing of the body, just left it in the basement under a pile of clothes.
I get that because you got the Sub-Zero, you throw her in there, and you say, all right, I'm going to figure out how to do this. I'm going to figure out what to do about this eventually. And then you just kind of forget about
just
it.
Put it aside.
Right?
It's like that arcade machine I bought that I keep going, I'll fix that monitor board eventually.
Yeah.
This unfortunately is a corpse. I actually started collecting because that guy... Because you bring up, like, all the goofy shit you're doing instead of disposing of the corpse.
Yeah.
I have recordings of that guy's Twitch channel where he's just speedrunning Mega Man.
Which one?
With a corpse in his basement.
Yeah, it just seems
he's
like
he's just playing Mega Man 2.
Mega Man 2?
I think so,
I thought
yeah.
it would have been a weirder one.
That was one I did want to make a YouTube video, the Mega Man murderer, the guy who was Twitch streaming Mega Man as his girlfriend's corpse dissolved in the pit. Don't be that guy. You got to take action quick, folks. At the very least, take her in the bathtub, cut her fucking wrists and tendons, and get all the fluid out of there, because that's going to cause it to bloat. You want to get the moisture
Not if it's
out.
frozen.
Freezing is good.
Yeah.
There was
all the time in the world.
Well, there was a mafia guy, and that was his whole thing. He would freeze the corpses, and then he would ditch them in the middle of nowhere. So when the cops found them, they're like, "Oh, this guy died yesterday," and they couldn't because it slowed decomposition. It completely threw off their timeline.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, "Oh shit, this guy
almost had it."
He had a good plan there. Yeah.
Mega Man, I like it.
Mega Man, no, that's bad. Don't relax and play Mega Man. I think
All right. This is a very morbid problem.
Don't forget about the fingerprints and the toe prints and the teeth. That's a big thing. So I would say just cut the fingers and the toes off. Those you can easily get rid of. And just go to like a Taco Bell and leave them in the trash can. They're not going to look through that. They smell like taco meat. The teeth, you can just knock them out with a hammer. Disposing of a body, it's a big problem, guys. Vote it up.
Okay.
And be prepared. Go get an oil drum now. Go get some lye now. Get the concrete because you don't want to have...
Just bury it.
After the point. Okay, fine. Just bury it. That's Dick's solution.
Freeze it, bury it. That's smart.
Lye.
Anyway. All right.
Oil drum full of lye.
Disposing of a body.
What? It could be a problem.
I mean, I really want to do it.
It would be fun. There should be a challenge. Like, that should be the game shows.
That's a good game
You're
show.
right. Yeah, the game show should be like, escape to Mexico. Can you get it to the border before we find you?
Yeah, can
you actually get over the border, like, without getting caught?
Like Running Man.
Yeah.
Type of game show.
Whoever gets to the border without getting caught first.
Fuck. You know? They're heavier than you think.
I don't know why there haven't been any escape from prison, like, fucking game shows.
Because people just like to see fat people talking about relationships, as it turns out. That's all they want to see on television. No kind of anything else.
Well, they
just
like the women like all the
crying.
true crime shit. Aren't there like channels that's all the true crime shit?
They don't want to see a bunch of guys like being jackasses about it though and ruining it. They want to take it really
Make
seriously.
the women do it. Make the women pretend to be little serial killer fucking things, and they can see how hard it is. That would be fun. Let's get a bunch of women and be like, all right, time to chop up this body like all those fucking videos you watch. Ew. This sucks.
Okay. My problem, I got to follow up disposing of a body.
Yeah.
Mine is it turn the AC up or is it turn the AC down? It's too cold. What do you say?
I would say turn it up.
Can you turn the air up?
Yeah, turn the AC up.
But you don't know. You don't know what they're going to do.
Because you're saying because they might say because up indicates
more
upping the
cool.
temperature.
Turn the AC up. Hey, can you turn the air up? Does that mean you want colder? You want the more power from the air conditioner, which means cooler, or do you want me to put the temperature up, which is effectively limiting the AC?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the reason this...
So then you gotta...
Yeah.
We've been dating for 10 years. I still don't know.
What she's going to do when you say turn up the air?
Turn up the air. She doesn't know either. Turn the air up. So then you end up saying, I'm cold.
I wish I
turn the air up.
Warmer.
Can you make the air warmer? And it sounds so stupid.
Here's the problem that the companies have made this all complicated because instead of like words that mean anything, it just says like medium cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is a medium cool?
What do you mean
What does that mean? Yeah, auto what? Mine has a button that says like eco, and I have to turn that off.
That fucked everything up.
Yeah. They're like,
the eco shit.
They're like,
the end.
Shouldn't it cycle to like save power or whatever? I'm like, no, just blast the shit out of me forever.
Do the number.
Yeah.
I put the number in.
Yeah, it should all be number based.
When they put eco on, that's when it started veering away from what I want.
I
fantasy
had to get
land.
another. I have 3 air conditioners, and I hate all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all bad.
You have 3 what? Wall units?
Window units. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how they work, and I don't know what they mean. And then I'll turn it on max cool, and I'm like, well, maybe I don't want max.
I remember having those. I fucking remember max cool.
It's like
I fucking remember max cool.
Maybe I want medium cool. And then I'm like,
I could never go back to. I'm like, why is there anything else other than Max Cool? And why does Max Cool still have?
Yeah, well, then it comes down to Max Cool, and I go, can I get
my truck has Max Cool.
I want more than Max Cool though. Max Cool feels like a lot,
and I have to use Max Cool. But if I do anything else, it's like
anything else
humid
sucks.
and swampy. I'm like, all right, but it's just one thing over. And if I go one click over, it feels like I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's between like nothing and like blasting the shit out of you.
All right, how do I get
and
like a halfway of Max Cool?
There is no halfway. You can't be half
fucking
Max
Cool. Are they doing pranks on us with the Max Cool shit?
Why can't it just like explain what
we gotta figure it out.
Why is it Max?
Turn the air up.
Tell me exactly what it means. Yeah.
Tell me what it means. Give me some more air. I have to say it every time like I'm fucking autistic too. Even though I know it's not gonna be received. In my 40 fucking years, we've still not taken time to go, okay, everybody, sit down.
Yeah.
I really need you to understand that when I say turn the air up, I mean make it more cold. Because I know that won't work.
And
no one cares, no one's gonna remember.
Yeah, I guess I don't have this problem as much because all I have is low cool and max cool.
And you don't have anyone to shout it at.
Yeah, I don't have anyone to yell it at.
Yeah.
I can yell at my cat, hey, turn it to max cool.
Listen,
but it's just already on max cool.
When there are women around,
else.
it's the most thing that you'll talk about is how cold or hot it is.
Yeah.
And that it's not satisfactory.
And then you guys have a big fight about it. You walk away, you come back, she's dead. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Actual problem. Body. Actual problem.
This is a real problem.
No, it's not.
It is.
Mine is.
Mine is a real problem.
It's
a real problem because you feel stupid doing it every day. Turn the air down. You want the temperature down, or how do you not know?
Your problem is just a prelude to my actual problem, it sounds like.
Yeah.
He's arguing with the girlfriend.
Okay, that's my problem. Turn the air up.
The people in my audience take action, and then that action gets them.
We gotta pick though.
Turn it.
We gotta pick.
We have
to pick.
Turn the air up would mean give me more air.
What if Trump comes out with something?
He's gonna come out with Trump cool. It's the most.
Get that air going.
Cool.
Hey, let's get that air going. That's what I'm gonna start saying. Hey, let's get that air going. And that means obviously make it more cool. Well, let's pump the brakes on that air.
If I said
that's what I'm gonna say.
Crank the AC.
Crank the AC.
Crank the AC.
But then they're gonna go up too high.
Too high? Too cool?
Yes.
Yeah,
obviously
they're gonna go to
cool.
max cool. I want max cool. What is your idea? Do you ever not want max cool? I guess sometimes it gets a little too cold.
And then you're stuck just complaining about your own temperature, which is I'm too hot. So then you're like passive-aggressively communicating for them to turn the air colder, and that's not effective. That's going to breed resentment. And this goes into every single time this comes up. All of this is squished into this dilemma like a neutron star.
Why don't you just sit down with her and have a discussion saying, this is what I would like.
But I don't know what to do.
This is how I would like us to refer to the air.
I don't know what words to use. That's what I'm telling you. Crank the air doesn't work because it's too much.
Yeah.
Activate the air.
Just look her in the eyes and say,
it might be activated already.
Hit me with that max. Hit me with that max cool.
The only way to do it is
Hit me with that
passive-aggressively.
medium. Hit me with that medium cool. What are
Maybe
we
it's
at? Are we at a medium
cool?
right
What if
now?
we're at a medium?
Give me a medium high. Give me a
It's
medium
a whole
high.
back and forth then.
I'm sorry you have to
You
talk.
don't
I'm
understand
sorry you have
it
to
at
talk
all.
to the girl.
This isn't talking.
Yeah.
It's just ordering.
Well, you could always just blow a hole in her head, and that's a solution in itself.
Okay, what else you got?
I have a very exciting problem involving food.
Huh, okay.
Dick, are you aware of a guy named Mr. Beast? You heard of this guy? You seen this guy?
Yeah.
There's another guy named Logan Paul, who actually in KSI, I will say Logan Paul and KSI make this Prime Energy. So
So you like that poison?
I like that
they're
poison.
making. Okay.
But it's because this is not. Look,
You talking about Mr. Beast Lunchables?
I'm talking about Mr. Beast Lunchables, a problem I have called influencer slop. Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI.
Where's your lunchbox? Is that?
It's over here.
Can you put a?
There's no.
Can you put
there's
an
no food in
influencer?
there.
Can you
There's
put
no
an
food in
influencer
there.
consumable in this influencer lunchbox?
That's different. It's a different situation.
Oh, it always is.
This is not their first foray into the food and drink. Oh, sorry. So Mr. B's, Logan Paul, and KSI will be collaborating to compete with the Kraft Heinz Lunchable Meal Kit with their own healthier offering called Lunchly.
You see, they changed the sodium to electrolytes.
Yeah, that's very
You think
weird.
Mike Judge is happy about that? That he came up with that meme and that it really happened? Look at all these electrolytes. Motherfucker, those weren't good in the movie.
No, their audience is too young to have seen Idiocracy, so he can get away with that shit.
Their audience's parents are too young to have seen it.
Yeah, that's bizarre. This is not
400
any of
milligrams
these people's
electrolytes. That's a lot of fucking electrolytes,
Well, we're
bro.
gonna watch that video. This is not their first foray into the food and drink business. Mr. Beast, of course, has his Feastable chocolate bars, and Paul and KSI's Prime Energy drinks are available nationwide. I drink.
Does Ava get to watch the kids shit them out? Is that part of the contract?
Wait, which one's Ava?
Chris?
Oh, sorry. They have a million different names. Ava,
That one's
Chris,
only got
Tyson.
two.
No, there's like two. All right. Hold on. Not this one. I have.
All right.
No.
This
yeah,
one?
this one here. So this
Yeah.
is
Versus Lunchables.
With lunch.
You want to watch this?
Yeah, let's watch this. So this is them
right.
comparing. They're saying, okay, so here's let me
All these three pieces of shit.
let me nail down
Where's
why.
the Taliban on this one?
I don't care if you sell an energy drink because it's an energy drink, whatever, you know. It's and
Wait,
no,
why? Whatever.
I mean they're all. We know this is not healthy for you and it's stupid and whatever else. It's the idea that like you as an influencer who is watched by, and also like kids are
With
not
Lunchly,
buying fucking energy drinks, right?
Oh, you have a big. I saw you talk about childhood obesity in regards
Well,
to
yeah.
this.
I mean, like, it does kind of go against their, like, good guy image to be like, oh, well, everybody else is selling shit to kids. Why can't I sell shit to kids?
It's a little bit better.
It's not
a little bit better for you.
It's
What's wrong
really
with
not
that?
a little bit better, though, and that's what we're going to talk about.
Okay.
All right, so this is, here, can we get,
Double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
all right, more electrolytes, so it has more sodium.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all of this shit is just loaded up with a bunch of salt.
For kids.
It's for kids. It's got
They like
more
that shit.
electrolytes.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to eat healthy stuff, so make it a little bit better.
It's not, but it's not a little bit better. It's exactly the same.
Nah, it's a little bit better.
it's
It's got real
not.
cheese and
Oh,
stuff.
shut the fuck up.
It's got real cheese.
Somebody also, so it comes.
It's just because it's Mr. Beast you hate it. That's all.
It's look, the Lunchables comes with a Capri Sun. If you look at the ingredients on a Capri Sun, it's like fruit juice, water, whatever. This fucking Prime Energy drink has more fucking garbage in it. This is
Wait, a Capri Sun is fruit juice? I don't think so.
yeah,
It's
like
good?
a little bit of fruit juice.
Fruit juice, fruit cocktail?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm saying like that's the base, like flavoring, mixed with a shit ton of water and sugar and whatever else.
Yeah, sugar.
But at least it only has like 10 ingredients. This thing has like
You're going to
50
say that Capri Sun is better than this shit?
Yeah, I would say Capri Sun.
I drank a lot of Capri Suns. I don't think so.
Capri Sun is
I'd be
like
surprised by that.
it's not great, but I think it's better than this fucking Prime hydration shit.
okay.
Whatever.
So you don't like it.
electrolytes. Got more electrolytes.
Crunch Bar. Feastables Crunch Bar.
All right, this part I thought was very funny because they say it's a healthier option, and when it comes time to compare the chocolate bars, they have nothing to say because they know there's no nutrition in either chocolate bar. It's exactly the same.
It's better. Theirs is better.
No, it's not better.
They're going nuts. Those guys like it.
Well, actually, it's interesting because when the Feastables chocolate bar first came out, they did market it as a healthier chocolate bar.
Yeah.
And they realized it was
self-esteem, because self-esteem.
Right.
Your kids will make fun of you for having it.
But then they realized it was just cheaper to make dog shit chocolate, and they got rid of the healthier thing and completely changed the ingredients of the chocolate bar. So now it's just a regular dog shit chocolate bar with no nutritional value whatsoever.
Vito, come on. These guys are just trying to make a buck.
Fuck
What do you
up.
want?
Our pizza uses real cheese.
There you
Theirs,
go.
as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't
product,
even
bro.
call it real cheese.
This is anyone
Cheese product.
Anyone who ever does this thing, I almost brought this in as a separate problem. People who think the cheese product versus real cheese thing is meaningful in any way.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so real cheese is produced.
Here we go. Some deep lore.
There's no nutritional.
It's a cheese product. That's not real shit.
It doesn't matter. The nutritional value of each is equivalent. It's like cheese is.
That sounds disgusting.
Cheese is not healthy to begin with, and cheese,
yeah, but it's cheese.
Okay, cheese product is taking cheese and just adding like
Chemicals.
Emulsifiers and fucking
Wax and shit.
There's no wax.
You don't
fucking
know.
retard. It's like
You don't
emulsifiers and preservatives. It's the exact same fucking nutritional profile. And
Wait a minute. Nutritional profile.
it's just cheese.
It's not cheese. It's got a bunch of other shit in it. It's like it may be half cheese, but probably not.
It's cheese. A lot of it is that it has the emulsifying salts to make it smoother.
So more
But
sodium.
emulsifying salts are not like bad for you. And I don't know if they actually contribute to a higher sodium profile, but I guess maybe slightly.
Vito, real cheese is definitely better for you than fake ass cheese with preservatives and shit in it.
Okay.
How can you say that?
How much American cheese have you eaten in your life? Who gives a shit? Okay.
Not very much. I eat real cheese.
When you go to get a hamburger and they put cheese on you, can I get a real cheese? I don't want any cheese product. I'm
I
afraid
don't
of
eat
cheese
hamburgers.
product.
I'll have like fast food once every other week.
Okay.
I'm eating sandwiches that I make myself,
Yeah.
that I get from the deli.
Cheese
Food
product
made at home.
Cheese product is just it's neither of them is more nutritious than the other, okay? Oh, it's got chemicals. It's not real cheese. It's not real cheese.
It's fucking gross.
It's not gross. What's
Yes,
gross?
it is. It's not cheese. This is 100% cheese. Or if it's
Look,
cheese food,
I will
it's at least more than
say-
half cheese.
look-
Cheese fucking product? I don't know what kind of cheese is in there.
I will say that, yeah, I think real cheese is tastier and fresher. It doesn't hold as long. That's why, again, that's probably why Lunchables uses fucking cheese product, because it probably can last for another month or two.
Well, that's bad. Get rid of that. Get some Mr. Beast cheese.
It really doesn't
your
matter.
ass.
It's just fucking American cheese. Okay, he's talking to us like nobody in the audience, nobody in his audience eats American cheese. It's not even real cheese. No, it's not even real cheese. Everyone in your
Well,
audience
is his
is
real
children.
cheese or not?
A Kraft single is fucking cheese product. Every kid
Is that
in
what he
America.
has?
No, but that's what's in the Lunchable. He has.
Well, what's in his? He's saying his is real cheese.
Well, here's the thing: is he's saying that about the pizza has real cheese,
yeah, okay.
but they also have another thing that I don't know if they're using real cheese. Is all of it real cheese?
How
Okay.
come the real cheese is in quotes? Like the real Ghostbusters.
Yeah, all right. It just does not matter. You can't say
It definitely matters.
But he's saying it's a healthier alternative, and his reason it's healthier is, well, they can't even say it's real cheese.
because it's not.
Yeah, but it's not healthier because you're using real cheese versus cheese product. Unless in your head, every chemical is the worst thing that ever happened. Emulsifying salts are great. They just make cheese smooth. It's good.
It's processed.
Emulsifying salts are not processed.
Mush it up. Put chemicals in it.
If you want to make really good mac and cheese, you got to get those emulsifying salts. It makes the cheese smooth.
Real cheese. We're also 30 less calories.
30 less calories. What a fucking, who cares? It's a fucking statistically negligible amount of calories.
30 less
That's
calories?
a fucking rounding error.
Okay. Vito, I don't know.
calories.
I mean,
30 less calories.
3 less grams of fat.
3 less grams of fat.
these add up,
Turkey
right?
stack 'em.
If
300.
If you save some
but none of
calories
it's
here
got
and there.
5,000 fucking pounds of salt in it. It's got 25% your daily sodium intake. None of this matters. You lose a
Well,
gram
how many
of
of these
fat.
are you going to eat every day?
I don't-
hope
not,
just one.
I'm not going to have any of these.
10 calories.
230 calories.
21 grams of sugar.
Only 7 grams of
That's
sugar.
great.
You look at this.
That's great. That's way better. Less sugar. 21 grams of sugar is
way
toxic.
better.
It's fucking a third.
You're still giving kids a fucking candy bar as part of their lunch, dude. It's
What
like,
are you eating for lunch?
Not this.
It's close up. You can already tell which one has better ingredients. All right, we'll start
Yeah,
off with
the real
Lunchables.
cheese.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Disgusting.
That's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchley.
Skibbity. That's skibbity lunch.
We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
Fiesta Nachos. 22 grams of sugar.
10 grams of sugar.
7 grams of protein.
9 grams of protein.
Coming close.
This is way healthier.
It's not way healthier. They're still bad.
Well, how much do you want? What should kids be eating?
Just say we're selling the exact same slop as anyone else. Like, stop pretending it's better.
It is better.
But they're just picking the places where it's better. They didn't do all the comparisons of every single thing. They're going, yeah, this one has more protein, but ours has more salt.
There's no
This
way.
one has more whatever.
There's no way it's going to be as bad as Lunchables, which have been like entrenched in shitty food for what, 20 years.
It's possible they're slightly
40
better than.
years.
Okay. So you made a thing. I'm offering you a gun with 6 bullets to shoot your kid in the head, and their gun only has 5 bullets to shoot
What
your
you're
kid in the
describing
head.
is literally the liberal platform.
Sure.
Less bullets.
Less bullets.
No more 12 round clips.
Versus whatever that is.
Oh my God, our nacho cheese. Now look, this one.
This is better.
This one they don't
What are you
even mention
talking
the
about?
difference. They're just saying, look, our cheese looks better.
Cheese drippy, bro. This is a Lunchley salsa right here. Look at the consistency.
And I guarantee that's not real cheese
amazing.
either. That's fucking cheese.
I need to get
food.
some
The texture.
Lunchleys.
And this is Lunchables. This look, it's watery. It's look at
gross.
that. With 400 milligrams of electrolytes. My God.
And it's available
400
for around
milligrams of
$4.
electrolytes.
Super affordable. Go give it a
$4.
try.
Shit, man. How you shitting on Lunchleys?
On the Lunchly website, they make a head-to-head comparison showing that Lunchly is indeed lower in calories and sugar and providing an electrolyte boost not present in Lunchables Capri Sun drink. Ooh, there's not enough fucking salt in your Capri
Yeah,
Sun.
that's bad. That's bad.
Let's fill that up with some
Yeah,
salt.
I don't like that.
According to doctors, however, one of the major issues with Lunchly is its sodium content. Like most processed food, a Lunchly meal
You're
provides
such a hater with Mr.
over
Beast. It's
20%
so crazy.
more of the recommended daily salt intake in just one serving. You eat one of these things, you're
Yeah.
already 20% over your salt content.
Yeah.
Kids, we see from
per
studies.
day.
Yeah, for the whole day. Yeah.
But that's lunch.
yeah, but you're going to
So
eat more. You're going to get more salt.
You're going to eat 4 more lunches a day?
No,
Maybe
but
you.
you're going to have more salt later in the day. You're already 20% over.
How much salt are you going to fucking have for the rest of the day?
Your kid is going to
Wait, 20% over or 20% total?
over 20% of the recommended daily salt intake
There you go. That's fine.
in one serving.
A lunch.
I don't know.
I have 20% of something in my lunch.
Lunchly meals are high in saturated fat, which can raise cholesterol levels and the risk of cardiovascular disease. And
In children? Well,
In
I mean, since the
children.
vaccine, yeah, I guess that might be a problem.
let's be real clear. What is missing from Lunchly? What do you not see in there? Which
Like
food?
a mascot.
You know how there's that food pyramid? It's got a
Liquor.
bunch of different things in there. Liquor's
Bread.
not in there. No, you get bread. You
Oh,
get a fucking
vegetables.
cracker. It's not a single vegetable or like a.
Well, you can get vegetables. You have to
They're
get
not
vegetables
gonna get
fresh.
vegetables. Get the fucking put something in there.
Why the fuck should Mr.
Put
Beast
dried
have to
fruit
give them
in there or something.
Nah, that's gonna be full of preservatives and shit.
Dried fruit, you put it out in the sun and you dry it. You don't gotta put a single fucking preservative
Yes,
in
you.
it.
Yeah, you do.
In dried fruit, you put like
You
fucking
can't just put a bunch of like apple jerky in
you
there.
can put like a little fucking sugar
Kids aren't
on it.
gonna like-
There's been natural preservatives.
Sugar. There you go.
A little
The
bit
worst, the worst
to lock
thing.
it in. Salt is what they use.
More sodium.
I don't
More
actually know
electrolytes.
what you use for, but like jerky, you fucking whatever.
No, you gotta preserve
No
it.
fruits, no vegetables. While Lunchly has offered slight improvements for like whole grain crackers and leaner meats, it still includes processed
What
foods.
is your
and
problem?
added
It's better than what
sugars.
kids are eating now. Poor kids, I guess.
Why do they want to sell Lunchables?
To make money
Right.
from kids.
So
their audience,
just-
because they can't sell
so
liquor like every
just-
other celebrity.
So just say that.
Yeah.
That's it. Just say, we're making a lunch thing because it's fun.
You went with
We
like
put us on the box because
Yeah.
we're having fun. Don't go, and it's a little better. It's a little better. Shut the fuck up.
that was your pitch for your comic. It's a little
Was it
better.
a little better?
Yeah.
No,
come
my
on,
pitch for
get
my-
my comic. It's a little better than what
I don't
they
think
got
that was
out
my
there.
pitch. I think it was I'm having fun. Having fun, which is the most important thing in the world. Just
You went with the most retarded reason why this is a problem. Though.
yeah.
Because it's like afterwards, when this takes off, it's going to be all about how Mr. Beast is like a marketing genius.
Yeah.
Because his celebrity sold like poison to kids,
Right.
sugar to kids.
Which is the easiest
so
thing in the world to do.
fucking infuriating. Every time I see Ryan Reynolds is a genius. He sold liquor to people. Like,
Yeah.
oh, wow,
he
really?
sold cell
when is
phone
his heroin
plans.
coming out? Yeah. He sold shitty cell phone plans to poor people because he's a celebrity. What a marketing genius.
I do hate when they're given huge. I mean, basically, it's just saying you want to be a food man. It's just, now Captain Crunch is a real guy, and we've had this before. Chef Boyardee was a real guy. Aunt Jemima, yeah, Aunt Jemima was a real lady.
She was?
Yeah.
Who cares, though? What do you mean?
A lot of people don't
How's
know.
it like?
A lot of
They
people
weren't
don't know Chef
influencers.
Boyardee was a real Italian American hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have YouTube channels, though.
That's true.
So what's your problem with them, though? You don't like SpaghettiOs now?
No, I don't eat any of that Chef Boyardee shit. No, I don't have a problem with Chef Boyardee, but like he was not going out there going, and I'm doing it for the kids. I'm doing it for the kids. It's just
Are
like,
you sure?
No, I'm just
Kellogg was.
No, Kellogg was doing it for the masturbators.
Well, yeah, kids. Still help them out. No more masturbating.
Everybody was masturbating. It wasn't just kids.
You don't think getting incrementally better food for kids is
I don't think it
good?
is incrementally better. I think they're just trying to sell their Prime Energy drink and their fucking candy bar. The candy bar. Okay, here's what this is.
It has to be better
Shut the
or
fuck
people
up.
wouldn't buy
It
it.
doesn't matter, and none of that matters. It's all a vehicle to get kids hooked on the candy bar and the sports drink. That's the only reason it exists. They don't put fucking anything in there. They can put fucking Razor Blade cereal in there.
What,
they just
so
want you to
kids
buy
don't deserve to eat candy? Like, you're really one to talk about how kids need to restrain themselves from eating
The
something
difference
delicious.
is the candy bar company doesn't have a bunch of smiling influencers who go out there and heal the blind, and then after healing the blind go,
Which you
hey,
literally did.
hey, I really care about you guys so much. Remember how I healed all those blind people? Now I want to help you
Man,
eat
you
right
are so
with my fucking
hateful.
Lunchable.
If I was a kid, when I was a kid,
Yeah.
having a Lunchable was the fucking bomb, man. Scooping that shit, that
Yeah.
cheese with that little red stick.
I know.
And then when they changed that stick, it was like, oh, this is dog shit. I'm done with this. But I had that 8-month period where that was a fucking amazing.
they still have the red stick,
No, but they
man.
changed the stick. They changed the
Okay.
stick in China, and it was different. It never scooped the same. It was always a little cheaper
right.
and fucked up. You want to remove that experience from the lives of children who love these fucking weirdos, and now they get to eat something and think about how much they love them, and it looks good. It doesn't look busted like Lunchables. It looks fucking delicious, and you want to take that away from them? Are you fucked in the head?
It's just so funny that everybody goes, God, that Mr. Beast, he just really cares about getting African people houses. I'm like, that
He
motherfucker does not care about Africa at all. A guy in his boardroom said, maybe we could build some houses in Africa or some shit. And he went,
Just
yeah,
because you
that'll
don't
help
care
sell
about
candy
anything
bars.
doesn't mean he doesn't care about Africa a little bit.
I wish he could just be transparent and go, yeah, I only do this good guy shit to sell you guys trash.
But he
And I
does
would
do good
respect
guy
that.
shit. He does do good guy shit.
He does good guy shit because it like sounds good, you know?
How come you don't do it? How come you never do anything good?
Well, because when I try, everybody sees through it and sees how cynical it is. So it's like, well, he doesn't actually give a shit. If I told you guys, I'm running like a big fucking charity drive, you'd go,
You wouldn't,
come
though.
on, Vito.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't.
I tried one time.
What'd you do?
It was the wildfire or whatever, but nobody watched the stream. I tried to do like a charity stream.
What wildfire of what?
There
People's
was a,
houses burned up?
No, well, there was like animals that were victims of the wildfire.
Twinkie Factory or something?
So whatever super chats, I donated it to the whatever charity was handling that. We made like $200. It was not a big deal. All right.
So you're pissed that he's better than you at being fake nice.
No. I'm pissed that everybody doesn't. If everyone understood
Everyone believes him and
if
they don't believe
everyone
you.
understood it was fake nice, I would have no problem. I'd go, all right, we're all on the same page. He does a bunch of bullshit. I'm going to save blind
But
people.
he made
I'm
them
gonna
see
save blind
again.
people. Yeah,
You
he
haven't
made them
shit
see again.
You have not made one person see. Why don't you try to make one
All right,
fucking blind
I'm
person
gonna help
see?
one blind person.
Yeah, do it.
And then the whole time I'm going to be mugging for the camera and say, don't forget to buy Super Killer, the man who's super.
Yeah, but you can't. You can't make
Super
one
helps
blind
the
person
blind.
see. I will bet you.
Yeah.
You could in 1 year you could not make one blind person see.
Okay, that's
The easiest thing in
that's
the world.
Challenge.
Yeah. You
Is to
can't
get
fucking
one
do
blind
it.
guy back his sight. I don't
You
know.
can't do it.
What does it cost to get a blind guy's sight back?
See, you're already like, it's too hard.
Is it one of those things though where they just gotta like eat more of one fucking mineral and then their shit'll come back?
Yeah, that's what it is. Electrolytes.
I can get rid of one guy's goiters. How's that? I'll do that.
Nah, it's not as.
I know how to get rid of some goiters.
Because he got those goiters for
I'm
his
just
behavior.
gonna send him a thing of iodized salt and everything's gonna be great.
Not one you can make one blind guy see. With all
I'm
your
gonna look into it.
your complaining.
I'm gonna look into it.
Okay, my problem is you sold me on these things. I hated it. So I thought it was like a celebrity selling
it looks
alcohol.
equally tasty to a Lunchable. Although that prime drink of theirs tastes like the energy drink is good. That's the like Gatorade variant, which I think tastes like dog shit.
Well, because it's not poison, probably.
They're both
For
poison.
kids. No.
Gatorade's
not poison.
That fucking Gatorade drink they're selling has like a million fucking ingredients in it.
Okay.
Unlike
So
my
it's
delicious prime lemon lime. This is fine. They're not. I didn't buy this because it's healthy.
But it's got a giant Prime logo on it. Like, what do you think that is? You're on stream drinking Prime every day. What do you think kids are seeing when they see that?
You're
They're
right.
like, I gotta go
I
buy.
should cover this up. Good point.
Yeah. Credit card interest rates is fine.
Yeah. How are those going?
I don't know why I brought this in.
I fucked
saw
up.
some. What'd you do?
I opened a credit card and they're like, if you spend this much money in this many months, we'll give you like $500.
You didn't do it?
I missed the window by like 3 days.
Oh, man.
And I was like, why did I not just fucking keep track of this? God
churning,
damn it.
they call that. I got big into churning for a while. Got a bunch of airline miles, but then I started fucking up, not paying attention.
Yeah.
And I ended up with like 6 credit cards that you had to pay $400 a year
Exactly.
for.
Now I got to cancel the card because the card has like $100 a year
You can't cancel
fee
it
on it.
You just reduce it to the free one.
Yeah.
You cancel it, that'll fuck up your credit.
Great.
And then they'll catch you after a while.
Yeah.
They don't give you good stuff anymore.
Well, I fucked that up. So, credit cards, huh?
I saw some jackass say, I don't know, we were talking about Kamala's solution for black men.
Yes.
Is to give them more
Give
credit.
them more credit.
So they could buy more shit from white people, pay interest rates to white people.
We really got to give black people more free money.
Yeah.
Why?
Why don't you just
what?
give them money, not credit?
Yeah, not credit.
Not credit.
Fuck.
That's fucked what you just said. And then I saw some other shithead. I think it was, I forget his name. He's a real piece of shit. Peter Schiff, always talking about gold.
Yeah.
He said, well, we can't limit the profits credit card companies take. It'll drive them out of business. I'm like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me we spent all that time talking about like who's getting shafted and fucked over and stuff?
Yeah.
And credit card companies charging. I wrote some stats for you. The average APR is 23%. You're saying you want to limit the most usurious, predatory companies on the fucking face of the earth from raping poor people with 23, like normal people are paying this.
The worst
Not
thing,
rich people.
The worst thing about
middle class
yeah.
people and slightly poor people are paying this.
28%.
23% interest rate. You don't want to we can't limit them in any way because they won't be able to let you pay with money you don't have and then call the government when you don't pay them and say, hey, this guy didn't pay me the money. Can you go like arrest him and stuff? Fuck with him?
You know what really exposed like how evil credit cards are because you're giving them to people who don't understand the concept of money at all?
Yeah.
Did you see the TikTok Chase Bank glitch?
Yeah, that was great.
Where people were told, hey, there's this glitch.
Check fraud.
And you're like, what's the glitch? No, Dick. It's a glitch. It's you write a check to yourself for
money you don't
thousands
have.
of dollars, and then it shows up in your account, and you withdraw the money that you don't have.
Right.
It's a glitch.
Yeah.
And then you went, no, you're committing check fraud. Stop. And there was like pictures of guys
Lines.
lined up around the block
Yeah.
to commit check fraud because they thought it was a computer error in their favor.
Credit cards are really fucking those people over.
Yeah. And
those people
guys
don't know what APR means.
No, at all.
Forget the breakfast question. It's APR. You see that APR? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you explain to me what it means? No. It's like I get
money.
something, I get money.
And then I give you the money back later. There should be like we should not just let anyone have a credit card.
How much balance you let them carry? Like a little bit? Oh no, pretty much the whole amount.
I don't understand. So
there's no risk to us because we just send the government after them and fuck with their entire life for the rest of their life.
Is that going to lead? So how does that not lead to like? Because those people are never paying off that debt, right? The credit card people.
It gets sold.
Well, but the subprime housing mortgage was like people were given loans that they obviously were never going to be able to pay back.
Can't afford.
So how is the credit cards not imploded in the same way? If there's all these people just
because they're not
endlessly
selling
adding to their
derivatives
debt.
based on that debt.
Yeah.
They just sell they're not selling mortgage-based securities.
You
in
can't
giant
invest
packages.
in the credit card
Yeah,
debt.
you can't invest in.
If you could, we'd all
the
be
Pontiacs.
completely fucked.
I have more stats
Yeah.
for you. The credit score was created just so these guys could
take more
figure out
advantage.
who's most vulnerable
willing.
to this shit. The remaining, let's see. Okay, 60% of cardholders carry balances. 60%.
I have never had a credit card balance ever.
Me either.
Because it's insane.
More
Why
than
would
half
you?
of right.
Yeah.
Why would you do this?
Yeah.
What benefit?
Well, no, I can buy it now and then I can pay for it later.
What
Just don't
possible
do that.
benefit is
Yeah.
society having by half of people just sitting there becoming more in debt? All of this fucking brain power we put into, how are we going to make, there's a school shooting every couple of weeks. How are we going to stop that?
Yeah.
Oh, half of people are just sitting there owing more of their life to a bunch of
There's weird
bankers.
Yeah. I guess
End that.
I want to try and understand money from like a poor person's perspective. Because you remember
There you go.
You remember layaway, which I think stores have gotten rid of mostly? Where it's like, if you want this Xbox, but you can't afford it, you can come in every week and give us $25 to hold on to until you've paid for the Xbox.
Yeah.
And a normal person goes, well, why don't you just let the money save up in your account, and then when you have enough money, go buy the Xbox?
Well, you want it now.
No, but you can't get it. When you get it on layaway, they don't give it to you until you finish paying for it. It just sits on the shelf.
I thought layaway was...
No.
Layaway is you just
Layaway
pay
is they
for
have
it over
a layaway
time,
section of the store that they just hold an item for you until you've paid it off entirely.
and then they give it to you?
And then they give it to you after you've finished paying for it.
That's bizarre.
It's super
I guess
bizarre.
people can't save it themselves.
Yeah,
so,
well, it's people like, I don't know, have you seen
so they reversed it for credit. We're
Yeah.
giving it to you now.
We're
and you
giving it
just-
to you now, and
you don't
now
have to
you
pay-
can
we're gonna
pay off
send
the credit card
government.
company.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the people who go to Rent-A-Center and they rent their TV every week. And you're like, what are you doing, dude? Stop. Just fucking save up and buy a TV.
Make that illegal.
It should be. Have you seen all the...
How is 23% legal?
Yeah.
And nothing else I can do is I can't go just, kill someone. So how are these guys able to?
It's very bizarre.
It's crazy.
Well, because again, these are like, and it's taking advantage of people who, I don't know if you've seen it, it's become a big
Listen
TikTok.
to this.
Yeah.
2022 credit card holders paid $100 billion in interest.
How many people are even working at the credit card company? Because it always feels like an enterprise that could be run. It's about 10 people. Just making sure all the cards are active.
Yeah.
Taking in billions upon billions of dollars for doing nothing.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah.
Have you been seeing all the TikTok influencers, and it's like black women basically selling you elaborate piggy banks because the idea of savings is so exciting for these communities that have never experienced them before.
Yeah.
So they're like, here's something you can do. And it's like a gold fucking box, and it's like you put $5 in it every day of the week. And yeah, and it's like, and then if you do that every day for a year, you have $1,000.
We had one of those when we were. Well, I had a bunch of those when I was a kid, where you put the quarters and shit in, and it like goes kunk, kunk, and then it falls into the right one.
Sure.
That was fun
Yeah.
for being like a kid.
These are less fun. They're like inspirational dream boxes. Like the idea of putting money in a box is like so unfathomable to a generation that just grew up with credit cards. They're like, wait, you can put the money in a place and it sits there and then you can take it out later? That's crazy. I thought you just had to be buried in debt forever.
$100 billion. Just take it.
Yeah.
Right? I think they could still exist with zero. That would be fine.
Who could exist with
credit
zero?
card
The credit card companies?
I think they could exist with a lot less.
Yeah,
than that.
I think they could have
fine with
less.
that.
I think we could crack down on their profits. So
we can't, as long as we can't pimp women. There's a
Right.
lot of money in pimping women and trafficking them for sex, but that's illegal. So why is this not illegal?
So maybe Kamala, when she says we need to give black people more
credit.
it's like
The opposite.
why don't we lower their credit interest rate?
Interest rates.
Yeah. Why don't we lower the
So,
interest rates?
The same thing that the Fed
Sure.
gives for money.
That would be fair.
Whatever, just make them the same. right?
That would be nice. That would
be nice.
That would help lift a lot of the people out of poverty.
Well, how are we going to pay private detectives to hunt people down if they don't pay interest? You don't. You guys don't.
Yeah.
So I think you'll be all right. You actually sell that debt for like, 5 cents on the dollar.
That's what's crazy.
For people to just
is
call
that the debt's
and
almost
morons
not
to pay
real.
you back.
The amount of money they take in, where it's just like, there must be so many guys that they never get paid back, or the guys declare bankruptcy and they can just write it off. It's nuts.
Stop calling me. The average defaulted card is $2,000. Yeah, and it's sold for 5 cents.
It is always interesting when you go, hey, somebody stole my card, because I've had that. I think I've had somebody steal my card and buy shit on it like a while back. And I just go, yeah, it's cool. I'm like, what do you mean it's cool? Like, you guys are out $2,000, and they're like,
we don't care. This poor bastard's paying 30%.
I'm like, don't you want to investigate it or something?
Like,
right
now, no.
We'll get it back eventually or immediately.
I don't know why no one cares about this. Care about everything else, but not like, hey, make them stop doing that.
It is weird that there was a certain point in time where talking about credit card debt was it seemed like it was a topic, and now it's just kind of fallen off. It's just we just accept what are you gonna do?
Just in debt now.
We're just gonna rape all the poor people in the ground, people who are completely financially illiterate, and we will never tell them how finances work. We'll just give them a free cash card and let them fuck up their lives.
Yeah, all right, that's my problem.
You ever think about just running up a shit ton of debt and then just leaving the country?
I knew somebody who did that. She did it a couple times.
Yeah,
and she did it on purpose.
Yeah,
really
that's the way to do it.
Wildly. I don't know if it was illegal or not.
Yeah. Would she? How would she do it multiple times? Though you have to change your identity or something?
No, she run up shitloads of debt and then say, "All right, I'm bankrupt."
Going to Thailand.
And then they start you out. Then you tell the creditors to go fuck themselves. Then she would start with a card that you got to pay. You got to put money on first to start working your credit card back again. And then they would start giving you the intro shit. And then you could do it again. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I've done that 3 or 4 times."
It seems like a really good scam, right? It seems really good.
Yeah.
Why is everyone? I feel like we're at a point in time where there really are no good reasons not to do that.
Yeah, because everyone's doing it.
It's like all the guys who have been doing. They come to America, they take out huge loans to get their degree, and they just go back to their home countries. And they're like, I don't give a shit. I got a bunch of debt in America. Who fucking cares? Very smart.
Man. Okay.
All right, so our problems are disposing of a dead body, influencer Slop.
Credit card interest rates, and I forget the other one. Turn the AC up or down? Which one is
Crank it.
Turn the, yeah.
You gotta crank it.
I see. All right.
Max cool.
Let's do some...
Guys, vote on all the problems at
voicemails.
biggestproblem.show. Don't forget, great bonus episode at patreon.com/biggestproblem and back.by/biggest.
Don't tell us about it if you cry.
Let me know if you cried. Send me a private message.
It doesn't make it better because other people have said they cried. You still did it.
I didn't cry. I could have cried.
It's not like
but
a
I
gang
didn't.
rape where, oh, we were all doing it. Nah,
it's not as sad as Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I did cry at that. And 3.
Which one was... 3 was the worst.
Yeah, I remember you were all the animals.
It just went
Tear
forever.
jerkers.
It was so weird how he had that ship of all the little girls on it.
Yeah, all of that movie was very weird.
Which one was 2?
2 was the one where the blue guy dies in space. His dad. His
Oh,
surrogate
with the
dad.
planet and the Pac-Man?
Yeah.
Oh, that was fucking stupid.
I like 2.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Here we go.
Hey, Dick and Vito. Bonus Problem has been the best episode of podcasts I've ever listened to ever.
Oh, wow.
Fucking phenomenal, guys. But wanted to give you some heads up on Blade Runner. They're not actually robots. They're people that were born artificially. They just call them robots to disassociate, so that way people can treat them like shit because humanity needs slave labor, which is also why the Civil War ended.
So they're gay robots.
Go fuck yourselves. That was an awesome show. I really cannot express how amazing.
All right.
Okay,
now it's getting gay.
Don't fucking
They're
cry about it.
replicants.
They're robots.
Well, they might
got
be completely
goo in
organic.
them.
They're humans.
They don't have dreams.
Well, they're humans with limited lifespans. They're only supposed to live 30 years.
It's a robot.
That's
It
not what a
doesn't know
robot
the
is.
turtle's flipped over. Can't say the N-word.
You don't know about the turtle.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, what would you do?
Flip the turtle over.
Why?
Because I feel bad because it's suffering. That's what they don't. They can't tell that.
Shit.
What are you talking about?
I thought you
It's
were.
most obvious. What the fuck? children watch that and understand that scene.
That's not
What the fuck are you talking
not
about?
Actually, what that scene is trying to communicate.
Yes, it is. And then they freak out because they don't know what you're saying.
Kind of. It's a little deeper than that.
So fucking deep.
Well, because he doesn't say what would you do. He says,
How do you feel?
No, he says you're not helping.
Yeah.
And
how
that's
how
where
does it make you feel?
That's where the robot gets freaked out because he's like, why would I not help it? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not human. It's a robot.
Well, he's literally asking him, what would you do if you didn't help a turtle for breakfast today?
Yeah, and the
he
robot
said,
is not a
but
fucking human.
I did help a turtle for breakfast
because
today.
it's not a fucking human. It's like AI.
All right.
Imagine that you're this. Now you're this. Now you're this.
Yeah.
I'm fucking short circuiting. Ah!
All right.
Hey there, Dick, Vito.
Hi.
Podcast Prophet here, Holy Spirit speaking through me. I think I finally have to really disagree with Dick on the lingering holiday thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree, with the dumb cunts usually that are like, that's my birthday week or my birthday month.
Right.
Or, fucking shit like that. Like, that's yeah, go fuck yourselves.
Yes.
But, as an adult, up until my nieces were born, we would celebrate Christmas, not necessarily on Christmas because, when we were adults, we could do it a couple
All
days.
right. You're gonna have to. We would. I'm starting to feel like I'm at family Christmas here. That's
celebrate Christmas.
Hey, boy,
that's
this
enough.
is Porco Ronkonkoma. Vito has contributed some A+ toilet problems to the list, but we're missing one.
Yeah.
Poop walking.
Poop
Has
walking.
this ever happened to you? You're on your
this a
toilet,
voice?
and you realize too late that you've run out of toilet paper. The shimmy shuffle to fetch a replacement. That's a poop walk.
Yeah.
When you think you've shit your pants in public and have to clench walk to the nearest bathroom and investigate, that's a poop walk.
That's a poop walk.
Dollars to donuts, getting caught poop walking is the highest offense in polite society. And they probably have to throw you in prison. If it happens at home in private, you got to stew in that shave. I've done it. You've done it. It's the worst.
I have poop walked. That's
I believe you.
What? You run out of toilet paper. You go, oh shit, there's no toilet paper. I gotta shuffle off.
Yeah.
Ever since I got the bidet, though, the poop walking has come to an
thing
end.
of the past.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Dick and Vito. Just wanted to call in and let you guys know that, Dick, you're being a complete retard at the moment.
Wow.
Okay.
And
It took you 25 seconds to come up with that?
in the universe.
Okay. Great voice.
Vito,
man.
point, point.
Thank you. Oink,
There
oink.
you go.
Good
Thanks.
shit.
Late night callers coming back from the bar. All right.
Vito, you are not part of the trans community. The only thing that you're doing that's trans is translocating food into your stomach.
Translocating
Are you part of the trans
food
community?
into my stomach? That doesn't even make sense. What is translocating?
Hey, Vito.
Transplanted?
The gas station
Yeah,
attendant is the
transplanted.
first person you talk to when you get to Eneba. He's the first person, and you shake his hand, and he gives you the persona of powers. That's the...
Oh, you didn't say that. You made it seem like it was a random guy. He's the first fucking guy you meet?
Because you show up in town and you land at the gas station and he goes, hey, welcome to town.
Or whatever.
Why would you think that he's in charge of fucking everything?
Because it's pretty obvious to everyone else.
Shut the
Because he
fuck
gives
up.
you your fucking persona powers.
Well, I don't remember that. I don't think the gas...
Obvious. It's like the guy in Zelda that gives you the sword, and you go back there wondering if he's coming back.
Well, he doesn't come back, so that's a bad comparison.
You don't think you'd go talk to the gas station guy, say, hey, thanks for all the powers, buddy?
I don't remember him giving
Not
me the
you.
powers. If that's what happened, I don't remember that. You go to a different world. A different guy gives you the powers, not the gas station guy.
Okay, maybe the last one here.
Hey, my biggest problem is fucking women on NFL Network.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck is this, man? I'm watching NFL Sunday, getting ready for the games tonight, and there's two fucking broads talking about fucking Ramondre Stevenson, man. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, white people don't go on BET and talk about how they were exploited, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
women have never played football, okay? They've never played the fucking sport, so what gives them the fucking
I don't
right
know, sir.
to go
I don't
in
know.
and talk about football? I don't fucking get it. Get them the fuck out of my goddamn TV.
I don't understand why they want female sportscasters. Like, why?
It made me feel differently about never liking, like I've never liked watching sports.
Yeah.
I like doing them, within reason.
Yeah.
But then they started cramming like women announcers on, and I thought, I think this is not for me. Like, I think this audience likes this. They want to see.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
The only female sportscaster I want is the one who goes on the field afterwards and acts like a giggly ditz as the quarterback tells her how much he threw the ball.
You like that one?
Yeah, only on the field when she goes, "Oh my God, you're like so great out there." And
Why do you like that?
Well, because it's like it re-emphasizes his masculinity,
Okay. All right, this was sent in. It says the Clipiverse is always watching. This is Hey Dick and Vito, or current co-host. I know things are a bit tense at the moment, but I just wanted to say I love the show and really hope we get many more episodes. I've enclosed the biggest problem in the universe sign I made for you guys. I did my best to future-proof it by adding a removable co-host nameplate and including a blank one with a dry erase surface. Thank you for not killing yourselves. This is Pop Sculpture.
From Pop Sculpture, who has done some excellent things for us in the past.
So we've got this.
Oh.
He's a really talented guy.
I know, and he has, I always feel guilty that he has time to make these wonderful things for us.
Fuck, I forgot to plug Ray. Ray is happy, too. Fuck,
What,
I
his
should have done that
comic?
at the beginning. Yeah,
Well,
his
we can talk
comic
about it
side.
now.
Oh, wow.
So
This
is that a
very
dry
cool.
erase? Is that a chalk? Does it come with chalk so you can change out the co-host name whenever you
here,
want?
hold it.
Okay.
There's these things.
This is made of wood? No, wait. Like vinyl?
Wood.
This is
That's
wood?
called wood, yeah.
Wow, he painted
Pop
it really well.
Sculptures. Parasocial Perk Pass. Oh, I guess this is for you.
Wow.
That there. And this one is for me. Okay, so this
If I'm ever
goes-
killed by some sort of elaborate Rube Goldberg device of like a dagger drops from a gumball machine,
See that?
this will be the man who made it. There you go.
Okay, and then it also pops out.
And you can replace
can
it
put
with anyone's name, whoever comes along. Once Josh
Liquor.
Denny, once
It's just
Josh,
gonna
yeah, it's just gonna say
liquor.
liquor. There you go. Once one of you assholes takes my job.
Josh and Carl wanted to come in dressed as you.
Yeah,
So
well,
that's funny. I don't know if now's the right time for that.
I like those guys.
There, like
Carl's
that.
a good guy.
I don't
There
know.
we go.
Hang it up somewhere.
Yeah, we'll find room for it. We gotta find room for the magic scroll, the contents of which can only be revealed on the bonus episode, available at patreon.com/biggest problem. Thank you, Pop Sculpture.
Fuck. Oh, that's behind you. All right.
Well, I guess we're going to do some super chats. I don't know if there's anything else going on in the world.
Ray is
I was
happy.
told,
Did I have that right?
I was told Null reviewed ISOM 2. I saw
Don't
that.
give him a plug.
It's not a plug. Okay, I'm
Ray.
sorry. I'm trying to remember what's been going on.
People turned on Null because he said it sucks.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What? But you're supposed to say it's good because fuck Dick and Vito."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, it sucks though."
It is really
it's
interesting.
Shitty.
Even people who, like, for some reason gave ISOM 1 a pass, they for some reason, ISOM 2 seems to be the turning point for people where they go, oh, I thought this was going in a different direction. Even we thought it was going in a different direction.
It's very easy to. It's easier to not fuck up or to not appear like you're fucking up in the first third of your story.
Right.
But then you have to
it
start
could
making
be going somewhere.
Yeah, that's why I was real. I'm like, no, I know this is fuck up. This is a fuck up. He's gonna fuck up the whole thing. But once you start having to make decisions and resolve these tensions or amplify them, your lack of talent becomes really
Apparent.
painfully apparent.
Yeah.
Noel also told people that I ask everybody the push-up question, and it's rhetorical.
It's rhetorical.
It's not rhetorical.
You
should
genuinely
be able to do
yeah.
one push-up, Noel.
Null genuinely cannot do a push-up. And that's the rhetoric.
It's not rhetorical.
Null's been a sad boy lately. He seems to be falling apart. I don't completely get it.
The push-ups.
I get. Is that it? Is that what it took to put him over the line?
You gotta do you have to be able to do a push-up.
All right. That's how it goes. Well, guys, we're going to read your super chats now and, let us know if anything's going on. Dominic for 2 says, fuck Coof. Cardinal for 5 says, we love Vito. And Coof is here for a huge $50.
Wow!
Thank you for not killing yourselves. The two chatters above me eat poop and are homosexuals. Vito's
booty.
booty.
You got it.
Dominic for 5 is an infamous
But
poop.
Coof, you missed. It's below you.
Yeah.
I mean, would be before you, I guess.
Well, Dominic for 5 says, as an infamous poop eater and a homosexual would say, Coof, go fuck yourself. Comment Tilly's for 10. After the past 2 weeks, I've been waiting for the curtains to close around Vito, and he comes out and announces, just kidding, this has been my performance of Eric July.
You might have to wait more than 2 weeks for that.
My black...
Hazmat again. Koof is a pregnant twink. Question is, who's the dad? Hazmat again. I take a grimace shake on a guy at 4x4 Sigma style extra Quandale Dingles with a skippity light Ohio Greeks. Make it edge, Riz, and let it muse. Synthetic Shinobi for 10. Vito, on your last PK appearance, Kyle was talking about the Tiger King sequel about monkey barons, and your bit about not being allowed to call them monkey people was genuinely hilarious.
I forget exactly what I said, but I said, well, we can't call them monkey people. I know he said...
Why not?
I think it was like it's a show about monkeys.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was making some joke, and it got ignored.
Yeah, I got it. Turkey sandwich for 5. Dick and Vito win. They realize friendship's more important. Turkey sandwich...
No, money's more important. Fucking idiot.
Turkey sandwich for 5. Please refund my last super chat. I forgot I actually love when petty drama takes over a comedy show and ruins friendships. I'm canceling my Patreon. Do not. Diamond G for 5. Thanks for saving my favorite show and securing Vito in the realm of purgatory. So we can make sure that his boink, so that the boink comes oink.
There we go. J-Rob detailing for 10 euros. Well done, lads. Cheers. Thank you, J-Rob. Pineapple Man for 5. Shout out bag of Schmidt. Let's pop some Gorilla Biscuits after baseball practice tomorrow. Ben Shaw for 5 Canadian. Congratulations, Vito. You finally gave us Richard's pissy pants routine. Richard, you say timber incorrectly and Chukulu. Timbre? I don't know. Glad you guys made up. Rye Dog for 5.
Unless you're fucking French, but I doubt you are.
Where were you making? That's a musical term, right?
Yeah, it's just kind of like the quality of someone's of a sound.
Timbre. Timbre.
Lumberjack.
I don't fucking know nothing about music.
Yeah.
Dick, you've been saying you want to make music lately. Is that a thing?
We should do an EP if you want to do an EP of internet songs. It'd be funny.
Yeah, I would
good
do
at
it.
writing songs quickly. So
yeah, I'm good at. I can't write music, but I can come up with fun.
Just come up with the lyrics.
Goofy lyrics. Right.
You could be Bernie Taupin. I'll be Elton John.
Yeah.
Which one was the gay one?
I'm pretty sure both of them.
Thank God. Okay.
Yeah, because originally Elton John would be like, "Fucking kill that little blank." He's like,
like a song about. Because songs are way easy to share than episodes, you know?
Yeah.
So people say, get the name out there.
Well, if you guys got any good ideas for songs about internet
songs
stuff.
like an aggressive song about, like, me, the singer, having very thin skin.
Yeah.
Being on the internet.
I told you I had
shit.
started writing a song about Discord moderators, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. You got to stay away from those
No
guys.
kind of I'm a pedophile stuff, like no Mr. Girl stuff about being blackface or just normal comedy stuff.
We've never played blackface on here. I love
not playing a guy.
Mr. Girl knows a guy who happens to look black and look exactly like a Mr. Girl. It's so bizarre that they look exactly the same. And the guy's name,
I already lost a channel doing this.
It's blackface, F-A-Y-C-E.
Right.
And then they did a song together. It's so crazy they came together, is that they connected.
We're not doing any shit like that. It's just normal comedy stuff.
That is normal comedy stuff.
No, it's not.
Sarah Silverman did blackface. Howard Stern did blackface.
Are you Jewish?
What's that other guy? Ted Danson did blackface, and everybody got real mad about it.
Because he's not Jewish.
Yeah, exactly. That was the problem. He thought dating Whoopi Goldberg meant you got to do blackface.
Nope.
Not enough.
No.
Not allowed.
Maybe he was dating Harvey Weinstein, but...
Zeta Quinkzel for 10. Vito, you're our sunshine, our only sunshine. You make us happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much we love you. Please don't take our sunshine away. Thank you, Zeta. Vito's cat for 10. Hey, Dick, you should check out Noodle Dude. He makes 18-plus music videos.
Sounds like a pedophile. You're trying to trick me into looking up. No.
Cameron for 5. Looking forward to the comic. Would you work on it for this week?
Black Crimson for 10.
What? I did work on it.
I'm a Patreon for the Dick Show, and now Patreon for the biggest problem. After the wholesome episode, every time a wholesome episode is made, it chuck dicks in my ass, and nobody wants that dick. And everyone wants that dick and V. Sorry. Black Crimson for 5. Also, thanks for the snacks, and thanks for not killing yourselves. Cameron for 2. Really? You can't color too, Vito? Cardinal for 3. We love Vito. We love Dick. Pause. Just, I've been for 5. Stock tip Vito, you can double your money by selling your shares of Biggest Problem to Maddox for $2.
I'm taking bids on my share of Biggest Problem.
Great, we're right back in the bullshit. And toys for 5. It's a Hogoween miracle.
Hogoween. Don't you have to wait until Halloween to make? All right.
No. The show's been brought back to life stronger than ever through the magical power of the oink, but like an ank.
Like an onk.
Lawrence Savani for 5. Subscribe for the bonus episode. Might as well stay on board.
Stick around. Yeah, I'm wondering how many people are. I hope everybody sticks around. Sir John Mac for 30 Canadian. Well, you've both done it. Made a great show, even greater. Cheers to you both. Vito, give us a TBF for old time's sake. Well, I must, to be, I don't even know how to phrase it.
30
to the
bucks.
fans, you've got to be fair to the fans. There we go.
All right. It's getting a little
Now I made it awkward and stupid, and now it's not as fun. So that was terrible. Vito's fat tits for 5. A blue whale butthole can stretch up to 3.5 feet, making the second largest a-hole next to Vito.
That's what you get for that
that's what I
last
get.
shit.
Sarah Gardner for 5 Australian. Thanks for the sugar overload last episode. Now I have the diabetes.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, I love this show. Don't stop, Vito. Please talk about more food. Well, you got me talking about Lunchables this episode.
That which was a crazy take.
It's just, I don't know, man. Oh, I saved all these blind people. Buy my fucking Lunchable.
It's like kids being a little bit healthier. And you're like,
it's not a little bit healthier. It's the same
It's
shit.
not healthy
It's the exact
enough.
same shit.
A little bit healthier.
You're still selling them a fucking chocolate bar at the end of the day.
The chocolate's not the unhealthy part.
The problem is saving blind people just to sell chocolate bars. You didn't do it because you care about blind people. You did it
the fucking
to sell
blind people don't
chocolate
care.
bars. Just okay. Mr. Poop Snorkel for 2 says, it's over, boys. Chris Schofield for 5. I'm so glad Mom and Dad stop fighting and broke the kayfabe.
Oh, fuck you.
I hope Riley stops his tortuous
Yeah, there you go.
interference.
Great. Chocolate Noodle for 5. Figures you'd be even later after getting gay married. Craig VGS for 2. Name the woman that gave up half his show to Vito. Oh, it was me? Zedek Quinzel for 2. Mom and Dad were so sweet. Oh, fuck you. Alex for 5. It made me sad to see how traumatized Vito is that he couldn't even let his guard down enough to thank Dick on the bonus episode.
Wait, did I not thank you?
You're not able to be sincere. Don't. It's
I
not
was sincere.
It's
Why
just
does
who he
everyone
is.
say that?
You're not. You don't have the ability.
I really.
It's not. I'm not knocking you.
I think you're pretty great.
Yeah.
All right.
You need to be sincere with yourself before you can be sincere
I am
with
sincere
other
with
people.
myself. I'm a big piece of shit, man. Fucking everything
That
sucks.
doesn't mean mean.
Strategy
You need
for-
to read The Gorilla Mindset by Michael Cernovich
yeah?
to learn how to talk to yourself and be good to yourself.
You're the best. You're the
You
best.
talking to yourself, or
You're a gorilla man. Why do all these manosphere guys? Why is it always the gorilla mindset, the alpha wolf? Why are you all fucking animal people? You're all a bunch of furries. All this right-wing shit is just furry shit at the end of the day. I got a wolf mentality, me and my wolf pack, man. And we like to dress up like
if
wolves
Stone
and
Toss
jerk
doesn't
each
make
other
that
off.
a comic, like, oh, you're here for the furry convention? I'm here for the right-wing
I'm here for the right-wing
convention.
manosphere convention.
Yeah.
With all the wolves and the gorillas
I'm
and
an
whatever
elk.
the fuck.
I'm a-
yeah, exactly. The Elks Club
Sigma
and all sorts
elf.
of shit.
Yeah, the Elks Club.
It's all fucking...
It's all furry shit
It's
the
all
whole
furry shit the
time.
whole way down.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very weird. Why are men addicted to being animals? It's a bunch of gay fucking shit. Strategy for 5. If you non-patrons missed the Biggest Problem in Endings bonus episode, I'll just spoil it for you. It ended with dicks in my ass. And no one wanted that. Vito's Fat Tits for 2 says change the show name to My Gay Dads. FR8242 for 10 says Oinktober will soon be upon us. I'm so glad to not be blocked anymore.
Yeah, I had to unblock him after you said it was just a joke and you're going to unblock everybody.
Well, I tried to unblock everybody and
then
then fucking, what do you call it?
excuses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Unblocked.
Yeah.
It said if I
Real
missed...
funny joke.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, because you weren't planning on unblocking everybody. Clearly, because they didn't get unblocked.
I was gonna do it, and then I did do it, but everybody I missed a guy.
Missed
Whatever.
a guy. Right. No.
Anyway. Lane Steele for 5 Australian. Long live Vito. Well, I'll just block everybody again. It's funny. Coach Cake for 5. Look out, Vito. I'm right behind you. Oh, wait. Forgot you're in Dick's basement. You're your personal private property, where I currently am. Oh, no. A for 10 Canadian. All aboard the Vito bus. Direct line to Dick being a total Maddox over an extremely... Well, I won't say that. Zeta Quinkcell for 2.
Man got the worst of it. I feel bad about that.
I don't know what's happening to anyone. Zeta for 2 says, hell nah. The show started late and gay. Cole Markley for 2. Vito, congrats on the promotion. Did you pay Dick?
You had $1. Oh, no, you haven't.
No.
Where's your fucking checkbook?
I have to calculate what I owe you. I haven't run the numbers.
Got time to goof around on Twitter.
I don't
complaining about childhood obesity, but you don't have time to find your fucking checkbook. I see.
Look, I'm. I did look for my
2
checkbook.
fucking weeks it's been.
I
How
did
long
look
has
for
it
my
been?
check. It's only been 2 weeks. Like it's not that.
Bonds dropped 0.5% since then. That's a big drop.
It's not like you're owed like $1 million that like the bond market. You're going to suddenly make $1 billion if you put this in it. All right. I owe you probably what, like 20 grand?
I need liquidity.
I don't know. Well, we need liquidity, sure. Kate of the Swiss for 10.
I need no, not we. We have liquidity. I need liquidity.
All right, look, I'll just send you some money. I just have to calculate it. Kate of the Swiss for 10. Where the fuck is?
Why don't you send the money first and then calculate it, and then I'll send you what the calculation was.
All right, I'm sorry. Kate of the Swiss for 10. Where the fuck's my signed copy of Enemy Weapon? Whatnot's telling me preparing package that was on the 7th. Oh, I definitely sent it. Is your name Dilbert on Whatnot? Because I sent it to Dilbert, but if I missed you, send me a message because you should have got it. Yolanda Finkelstein for 2 says pee pee poo poo. Kate of the Swiss for 2 says Vito did say he'd vote for Trump.
Yeah, he did.
Also, if you're in Canada, it's going to take longer. I don't know if you're in Canada. Doc Nick for 5. You had me with that farewell bit last week, Vito. For like 10 seconds, I was so sad, and then I died laughing. God, it's like so much has gone on in like the last 2 weeks. I remember I read that little thing. Caseman for 5. Vito, please sell half your trademark to Maddox. We'll create another decade of bonus episodes for TDS.
Sir John and Mac.
I think me and Maddox would do a great show, though.
Yeah, neither of you make content. It'd be amazing. You have one podcast every 3 years. You asked for it. I demand you to vote for President Donald J. Trump. Coach Cake for 5. Live show in Phoenix win. I don't know. Britsman for 2. Why are Dick's hair pills working in reverse?
I don't think they are.
No, my hair's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Aklovich for 5. Vito, the obvious Patreon goal teaser is to roll around in mud in a pig pen of your own design on film during a live show. Embrace the dead horse.
Oh, it's deader than hell. It's a dead pig at this point.
I just broke up with my girlfriend a few hours ago. Vote up morning drinking and drug use. Also, ban all women. Congratulations. The rest of your life will be better. Flutterdashi for 5. Vito, play Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Fuck is that?
It's a video game. Maybe I'll stream some
pedophile stuff.
I've been thinking, should I stream video games on Fridays after the show? Come on by.
Actually, yeah,
I should. I don't know if I should stream them on this channel or if I should stream them on the Vito channel.
I always tell people to do a pre this show and after this show, but nobody ever fucking does.
Yeah, it would be smart. We could raid you, but
imagine the ratings would have been last week. Everybody calling me
pretty good.
Fucking asshole.
So I'll say this. After this show, I'm probably going to get home. I'll go on youtube.com/Vito2. That's TWO, and we'll play some Final Fantasy or something. So come on by tonight. We'll play some video games. Waza Kodaza for 5. I like Vito. Vito is funny. Thanks, buddy. Hebatude for 2. Vito didn't get on the scale for the scroll. Burn it. That's true. I didn't get on that. Cardinal for 5. I looked up the biggest thing in the universe expecting it to be Vito, but it was actually Dick's forehead.
It is big.
Coach Cake for 5. Vito said the F slur, or I'll say the N word.
Go for it.
No, thank you. Adventure Tim for 5. Vito, did you notice how Dick apologized last episode? You know, with authenticity, eye contact, and directness. That's how it's done, pal. I apologize for everything I've done.
It's harder than it seems.
Apologies are gay. 2 for 5. Message from Reckon. Please, Dick and Vito, tell Abstruse to give me $800. Also, I'm a poor brown Chilean. MTPO for 5. Dick, don't
Abstruse, give him $800.
Yeah, give him his money.
Deal.
Dick, don't let Sean know you're handing out scrolls with podcast trademark ownership. He might get ideas. Yeah, how much trademark does Sean
doesn't
have?
care about that gay shit.
Yeah. How's Sean doing? I love that guy.
Good.
I gotta come by. When are we gonna? We should all hang out. We should go do something.
Okay. Pencil that
I like
in.
hanging out with Sean. I only ever see him when I come over to break into your podcast.
Yeah,
in the
I
middle
only
of
ever
it.
see him on my podcast.
I know.
Too.
I feel like I got to break into the next one just so I can see Sean. FR8242 for 10 says, Dick, I own 30 pairs of shorts and I talk about them a lot.
Yeah, good. You should.
Trixie the Golden Witch for 5 says, an 80
shorts will never let you down. Everything else in your life will.
Well, my shorts have let me down.
Okay. Take it back.
If you're a big boy, your shorts will let you down a lot. It's that drawstring, man. It's those knots that are too tight. Vote it up. That drawstring.
Okay.
That drawstring. Trixie Golden Witch says there will be an 80-minute Perfect Blue analysis premiering on the We Watch Anime YouTube channel tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Trixie the Golden Witch for President 2028. Guys, go to Trixie the Golden Witch and go to the We Watch Anime YouTube channel for a Perfect Blue analysis. You know, I've never seen Perfect Blue. I doubt you have either, but it's the kind of thing I probably should have seen by now. K.O. Postal for 2 says, N-word, N-word, N-word. Dean Shock for 5 says, the best part is Carl's terrible takes. Does Lady K get everything wrong on purpose? Thanks for the laughs, boys.
Who's Lady K? Is that Carl's wife? No. That's Jingles.
I would assume Lady K would be Carl's wife. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Peter Hansman for 10 Canadian. You guys should do a review of Am I Racist? There were some funny parts, but whenever Matt tried to be an actual actor, it was so cringe. The Josie Smollett part was 15 minutes too long. So you have seen this, and I haven't.
If you go see it, I'll do a review with you.
If I watch it, we can review it.
You have to see it soon.
Yeah.
I'll save it for that review then.
Well, I will. I'll try to make time to watch it. Maybe we can review it. But I just find that
it was like watching Matt Walsh fuck a corpse, kind of.
I just see clips of Matt Walsh and I go, this guy's not funny. So why is he trying to make funny movies?
Because you have to see it to see how close they got to making something good.
Yeah.
And then like why it's not like the prequels of Star Wars where everything was bad.
Yeah.
It's like you guys almost nailed it, and instead you made it so much worse.
See, it's
you
weird.
really exposed yourselves.
Yeah. Well, it popped in my head when it was like, oh, he did another one of those films or whatever. So I'm like, feels like this is the kind of thing me and you should be doing.
Yeah.
Or like Ryan Long should be doing.
Yes.
Okay? Like actually funny guys who like can wring something out of that premise. But Matt Walsh is just like an idiot commentator who occasionally goes like, I don't know, man. Anyone would take a sick day at work, you know? Don't you want to be a real man? Don't you want to be an alpha wolf in the gorilla boardroom?
Yeah, he is a joke.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
That twist is missing. From
That's why it was so weird when he was in fucking Lady Ballers trying to play like a hippie or whatever. And you're like,
but
dude,
not
you're
playing
not
a hippie.
funny. You're just being a guy. Yeah.
Playing a caricature of a hippie.
Yeah, it sucks. Let's see. Straturgery for 5. Imagine watching Dick torpedo the show one week, but when you watch the next week, he torpedoes dicks in my ass. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Coup for 5. Shout out for the Patreon. Join the biggest Minecraft server in the universe. Maxwell21 for 17.
Doing weird stuff in that.
Are they? I kind of want to join.
Remember, they got weird signs about
shit.
you.
Yeah. Well, they're like,
they got pigs everywhere.
They were like, do you want to play on our Minecraft server? And I'm like, no, because everyone would just make it about fucking with anything I build. Like, you would just...
Why would that be bad?
Why would I spend time making a castle
cares?
if I'm going to wake up and someone makes a giant pig statue next to it and they go, oh, look what I did. Look what I did. I go, yeah, you
Why
got
would you
me.
be making a castle? You could do literally anything else.
Yeah, I could make a castle, which is cool. I love making castles.
Maxwell21 for 17. Vito, it's your boy Prime. When are we going to play some Street Fighter 6? I know you got a copy lying around somewhere.
I do have a copy, but I still have not played it.
Darius for 5. I can't believe Vito owns half the biggest problem. Maddox be spinning in his grave, maybe. Black Angus reviews for 2. Sad to see you all go. Check DMs, Richard.
Oh, good Black Angus reviews. Our good friend who decided to live cast our bonus episode for free and then leave it up as an archive so people could steal it. That was good.
Thanks a lot.
That was a good bit you did there. Hey guys, you know that episode that's locked behind a $5 paywall? What if I just give that to everybody on YouTube? Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, no.
No. Shithead.
Don't do that.
What are you doing?
You can react to parts of the episode. Don't upload the whole
stream an MLB
episode.
game.
Yeah,
Please,
stream a fucking
go
MLB
for
game. Saduj RZ for 2. Hey guys, how to grow my dick size? Icon buckets for 5.
Jelking.
Body disposal.
You got a Jelk Max.
Oh, do you? You got to get that cum shooter thing that PKA sells.
I don't know about that. I'm talking about Jelk Maxing.
Icon buckets for 5. Body disposal is easy if you have access to a meat processing plant without cameras. Cattle, pigs, etc. 80-20 ground beef has a whole new meaning. Zeta for 5. Dead body sounds like a party, and everybody knows there ain't no party like a Diddy party. Word is bond. # free Diddy. Nile for 2. U.S. cops are useless. Only 51% of cases are solved.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's pretty easy to kill somebody.
It used to be a lot easier. LJ Clavarino for 5. I just
No. Well, yes.
It used to.
They would just arrest anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You just go, hey, who did this?
That guy. He sucks, though. He does suck.
All right, I'll tell him now.
Kill him.
LJ Clavarino for 5. I just saw a Spanish news channel use the term Nazi negro. No Pants Gomez for 5. Disposing of a body immaculate problem. Good to see you back in top form, Dennis and Vincent. Strange Time for 5. Best show in a while, to be clear. This episode was amazing, and I didn't like the other ones. Please do the same show next week, or I won't be happy.
What is that shit?
A bunch of hearts. Drunken Atheist Studio for 5, who made a clip I need to upload to the channel, says Bateman mistakenly attributes that quote to Ed Gein, but Bundy actually said. I did think it was Bundy. That's who I was thinking of. Bundy was the cute one. Zac Efron played Bundy. Chris Schofield for 2. The AC problem is the best problem ever brought in.
I know.
Rich for £5. The purpose of the AC is to cool, so turning it up means more cool air.
Okay, well, you run with that.
I mean,
see how far you get.
Sounds pretty
Run
reasonable.
with it.
Hippie Terrorist for 5 says, Podcast Hitman was the guy who left his girlfriend in the basement. He sends Carl's letter from prison, and Carl reads them on the creep off.
That's awesome.
See, that's why I want to make. I do want to make a true crime video because then I can do like an interview with Carl talking about it. You know, like those true crime things where they cut to the guy and he goes, "Yeah, he was always a weird guy sending letters to my podcast."
So you can talk
or
to Carl doing it?
Well, I'd have Carl as like one of the talking head like interviews to cut to. You know,
you got to be nicer to Carl.
I'm very nice to Carl. I said one funny. Oh, he's made us cringe of the week 10 times, and one time
That's
I make
all
a
in
joke.
good fun though.
Why is this is what it always is? Is everyone goes like, "Oh, Vito's cringe." I go, well, your channel's only popular because you talk about Stuttering John. Oh my God! Oh, can you believe he said that? That's horrible. What a horrible guy.
You don't understand where the line is. You don't.
I don't.
I mean,
that's why I try to stay out of stuff because honestly,
No, but you don't. You don't try to stay out of stuff at all.
well,
You go
now I'm
at all.
trying.
You constantly pick
Now
fights
I'm
with people.
trying.
You
Now I'm trying.
are so full of shit.
LJ Clapperina for 2. What will you be for Halloween? Maybe I'll finish my turtle outfit this year for tortoise interference.
Strategy for 2. You have to ask her to enhance our refrigeration.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I'm sure that'll go great. Dead Cat for 2. Turn the temperature down. Just dive on for 5. You guys often get super chats in Aussie dollars. Have either of you ever considered doing a live show there? Yes, it didn't go well.
Yeah, that didn't go well for you.
Alex Reinhardt. I don't want to tempt another, terrorist attack. So,
yeah,
I'm not gonna tease it. Alex Reinhardt for 5. Vito, I'll come fix your window units if you fly me out to LA and pay forever the hotel and 3 parts required. My side job price is $45.
I don't
an
think
hour.
I
Sounds
think
like
I
a
would
pretty
just
good
buy
deal.
a new AC unit at that point.
Pops Culture for 2. Don't forget the gift I sent in. Thank you, Pops Culture. Craig's VGS for 2. When do we get Vito pig jerky and pasta products?
Oh, I
don't
should sell
know.
some influencer crap.
Strategy for 5. Imagine going to a deli and requesting 100% real cheese, but when they start the slicer, it chucks nutritious dicks in my ass. Nobody wants to have Vites and dicks. That's true. To be fair, for 5, since the show isn't...
Are you allowed to say it?
Yeah, I don't say it compulsively.
I don't say it at all. I don't even fucking say it.
Say what?
TBF. Whatever.
We trained you out of it.
Okay.
Since the show isn't ending, I can't wait for Vito to celebrate his jolly, smelly odor in Obese-ember. Jingle bells, Vito smells fall. Oink. Okay. Just dive on for 5. To hell with Mr. Beast when it comes to healthy food options. I only take advice from 300-pound
291.8.
We will see. We'll see, because Koof. Oh, yeah. I got to get my fucking performative costume on.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
J-Rad for 5 Australian. Vito, you are a nutrition derp. Cut out all the sugar you can and eat protein. Your honkers will melt off. I promise. No sugar.
You gotta stop eating
I'll
sugar.
eat lunch. I'll eat the fucking influencer Lunchables. I'm sure that'll help. Okay. Pizarre Gaming Guides for 2 says, I wish Vito got fired from Maddox 2. Vito's Cat for 10. The Jerry Seinfeld Netflix Pop-Tarts movie Unfrosted ends with a January 6th parody of cereal mascots storming Kellogg's headquarters. Hugh Grant is dressed like the QAnon shaman, but Tony Tiger. You know what? I watched that movie, and I was not even paying attention during that scene. Is how boring it was.
That's how it ended? I watched that movie, too. I don't remember anything.
I don't remember anything that happened in it.
In the trash.
The only thing I remember is that Richard Roper reviewed it, and he said, it doesn't make sense because, you know, you have all these fake guys that they're treating like real guys, like Snap, Crackle, and Pop, and Chef Boyardee. And I went, Chef Boyardee was a real guy, Richard Roper, you son of a bitch.
I mean, it was so bad.
The only
Seinfeld without Larry David.
The only
fucking
scene
sucks.
that was funny was the funeral, where I went, this is the one part where this concept works for me. The rest of it was absolute trash. Let's see. Grand Admiral Fuckface. Vito, was the last time you did anything for blind Africans? I'm on this show trying to lower their fucking credit card rates, so.
Oh, okay.
They're helping. Real God for 5. Everyone involved in Mr. Beat's fake Lunchables is a huge nutsack and evil. Vito is right to hate it. Do the gaming challenge bonus series.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
We can do it on the next bonus episode. Soul 2, when we're not trying to drastically save the show.
I was actually going to bring that in, but I ran out of time. So I was like, oh, this is really going to hit. This is really going to hit them.
What?
Just 2 dudes playing video games together after all that shit. That's going to make them real. That's going to make them
That's really going to make them
fucking dummies. This will really fucking nail
them right in the emotional feels.
Fucks.
Soul 2XL for 5. Chef Boyardee's first commercial was about it getting kids to eat vegetables, which 2 servings of dumb fat lie. Yeah, but that was the 50s. Grand Admiral Fuckface for 5. Vito's libtard Lunchable would be cats and dogs and clay cookies, nutritious. Icon Buckets for 2. Vito's problem is healthy meals. No,
yeah, no
that's
shit.
not the
no
fucking problem.
shit.
Those Lunchables are not healthy at all.
They're healthier than the normal ones.
Bro, give your kid an apple and a fucking, I don't know.
Okay, good luck with that.
Anyway.
Here you go. Eat some more apples like a fucking horse.
Okay, you can also give your kid turkey slices and fucking...
Not every day.
You can give them turkey slices and crackers without having to put a fucking candy bar in there.
What do you restrain yourself eating and you're going to make a kid do it? I don't fucking think so.
Pigeon for 10. I'm having fun this spooky season eating healthy.
Yeah.
Craig VGS for 2 New Zealand sales pitch Vito boxes so poor children can save. The Archangel Joe for a big $15 says we need a call to prayer. It's been a while since the last
Not for $15.
Well, he gave us another 50, and he says now call to prayer. Enjoy
Damn it!
The extra 15.
God damn it! God damn it! You fucking tricked me.
$65.
God damn it! What's been going on in Pokemon? Fuck!
I think I know what's going on.
What is going on? Welcome back to PokeChat.
What has been
going on? I'll tell you. They better not start. The Pokemon pack's exploding.
Unlike the
Jews better not start exploding the Pokemon
I don't
pack.
think you have to worry
what
about
does
that.
explode out of
I
my
don't think you have to
Pokemon
worry
packs
about
is
that.
Eevee with the hoodie on.
Yeah. Is that what people are trying to
Jihad on exploding pagers.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh packs can explode. Fine, no problem. Medicine pack, obviously.
No.
No one doesn't matter if it explodes.
Sure.
No problem. But the Pokemon pack, the only thing I want exploding out of that is Eevee with a little hoodie on or Pikachu with a little hoodie on.
Is that what they're fighting over? Is that the new thing?
Oh, the very, very halal. Haram.
I think I saw there's already fakes of that going around.
Nothing is
how do you
fake
get
when it
Pikachu
comes
in the
to
hoodie?
Allah for Pokemon. Can you explode right out of the pack? You could have, imagine, possibilities. Only through the power of Allah. You have Pikachu in hoodie. You have Eevee in hoodie.
Right.
Imagine.
Only through the power of Allah.
Only through the power of Allah you could have Charmander in hoodie.
Do they have that?
No, imagine.
Okay.
Imagine.
I'm imagining.
You have Bulbasaur in hoodie.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
You have...
How would he put a hoodie on?
Mew in hoodie.
No.
Imagine.
Mew's an ancient...
Imagine through the power of Allah. You have Mew in
Mew's
hoodie.
an extra-dimensional creature. It's not going to wear a hoodie.
You have Mewtwo wearing hoodie, but it code's black. Somehow. I don't know. Imagine.
Mewtwo is
Professor
not...
Oak in hoodie through the power of Allah.
All right.
Nurse Joy.
Well, now we're
hoodie
talking.
maybe getting a little... But also nurse uniform, hoodie on top of
Hoodie,
that.
nothing else. That's what I want.
Imagine the pack itself come in a hoodie. Not exploding. What else? Name a Pokemon.
Psyduck.
Imagine in a hoodie.
All right. Okay.
Through the power of Allah.
Mute.
What you see in other... You ever see
I can't even remember
in
any
Digimon a refrigerator with a hoodie? Or what do they have in Digimons?
Not a refrigerator.
They got some kind of fucking refrigerator with a gun on it. You ever see that in a hoodie?
No, I have no idea
No,
what
not
that is.
possible.
Yeah.
No, it would look stupid.
What about
Any Pokemon can have hoodie.
What about Monster Rancher? You ever play that?
No hoodies.
No
How many
hoodies.
hoodies?
I don't know.
Maybe a cardigan?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
All right. So, are you gonna get a Pikachu with a hoodie? Is that you got one of those?
No.
How do you get one?
I don't know.
Okay.
They get in the pack. Do you not know about the fucking Pikachu in the hoodie?
I think I saw a video of somebody trying to sell a fake
Get
one.
the fuck out of it. Pikachu in hoodies.
Yeah.
Look at this motherfucker.
Well, that's
no, the
not it.
card,
You gotta
not
look
the
for the
hoodie.
card.
You know the Eevee in the hoodie? Look at these motherfuckers.
Are these old?
These are brand new.
So this just
dummy.
came out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at these.
Why
Look
are
at
they
this
so much?
fucking
Why are
guy.
they so much fucking money?
What the fuck? Why are they? Do I need to do this again?
Well, I'm just saying.
Look at this only through the power of Allah can you have Pikachu. Look, little smile says, "I will do the bidding of Allah."
I don't think you're supposed to talk about Allah that way. I don't think.
What do you mean?
It sounds sinister the way you say it.
No.
Allah wants
Allah? Sinister? How many pagers Allah make blow up? 0.
Well,
that's end of blow up conversation.
Maybe not the pagers. He definitely made other things.
End of conversation.
This is a promo? How do you get one of these?
Oh, there we go. That's where the 10 grand's going this month.
Interesting.
Yeah, real interesting.
The locks for $50.10 says Team Guy, Vito, DJ Richard, spin that track, boy.
Okay, Team Guy.
We're at $50.10.
All right, you gotta write it down.
For this retarded song that no one likes.
Okay, Team Guy.
Frog washing for £2 says I'm glad the show is Oink K. Joe B. Jimson for 10. Prime Hydration, which makes Prime Energy drink, is under ERC investigation because they found lead in the drink. The only part of Lunchly that Vito likes is a toxic carcinogen. What do you think about that?
Brought to you by
I wasn't listening.
Sweet
I was listening
Baby
to the song.
Incorporated,
There's
carrying out
lead in
Anita
the-
Sarkeesian's agenda
in the
since
energy drink.
2018.
And yours?
I guess so.
I shouldn't be drinking that shit.
I shouldn't be drinking
Just drink
anything.
No, drink coffee and water.
We're all gonna die. Who cares? Agnostic Uzumaki for 5.
You're gonna die.
Vito, now that you're a boss hog, knowing 50% of the trough, what new bits are the piggas gonna get? Us piggas are standing back and standing by.
And oinking by.
Oink. No, because it's got to be a fucking.
Oinking back and oinking by.
Okay, there you go. Justin Broderick for 5. Oink Oink Vito, congrats on half ownership of the show. You deserve it. No one does bits and weird ideas like you. I guess I got to do more bits.
Stop saying bits. People are sick of it.
Is that true?
Yeah, people are sick of hearing about bits.
I don't even know what a bit is.
It's like a brain dysfunction.
All right,
That's
I
what
don't
a bit
know.
is.
All right, here we go. Craig VZS for 2 New Zealand says check out Mint Salad, like and follow Mint Salad. Johnny Rocket for 5 says Carl just posted, is this the end of the biggest problem WATP clip? Slow club-footed Carl.
Got you, Carl.
Got him.
We got you.
Zeta Quicksell for 2 says we love you, Vito and Dick. On the John for 5 Canadian, the Feasibles bar tastes like cheap Easter chocolate that's been sitting in the fridge for half a year. It's terrible. Don't buy it.
Fuck, wait, I had a Niggler voicemail. Fuck!
Yeah, I saw that.
Fuck! I missed it.
Okay. We haven't heard from this guy in a while.
Ave Maria.
This is the Niggler? It's the Niggler.
Never has there been a story of more woe like that of Dick Masterson and his Vito.
Oh, I see a poem.
I forgot why we stopped playing these guys' voicemails.
Here today to celebrate the best podcast in the universe. May it live on in our hearts.
Is it a
forever
funeral?
And ever.
I don't know.
And ever 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 and ever.
Just keep saying that for another minute, please.
Ashes to ashes.
I hate the Niggler
Dust
so fucking much.
to rust.
I fucking hate the fucking Niggler.
Show will continue.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to bust. Amen.
All right, thank you,
thank
Niggler.
you,
You
Niggler.
fucking
Thanks for
cocksucking piece of
thanks for
shit.
the-
Please never call this show again. I love you. Zeta Quicksell, we
Nice.
did that.
Michael winning for 5. I want spilled spot remover on my dog now. He's gone. Schmidt Talker for 5. You boys are the goats. Riker's Tombstone for 2. Has anyone come up with a gay fave yet? Yes. Austin Nix for 5. This is for the furry joke. Nice. Spider Returnal for 2. 20% of your daily sodium is just 3 square meal day. I know. Kitten Fiddlers for 20. Up yours, Vito. Love you. Strategic.
I think it's 20% more than your total sodium in one meal.
Well, you better be. Really, it's 120% of your sodium.
Yeah. I
Why
think
would
that's
it be
what they're
that?
saying.
Why would they brag about that?
Well, because otherwise would you say it's 20%? Because that's not anything at all.
It's low.
Yeah,
it's not very
low
much
if
sodium.
it's 20%, but I don't think that is.
Strategic for 2. It's not the drawstring. It's the clockwise rotation. Ditch Melon Aficionado for 2. When are we going to get the TDS Strip Club sweatpants? You know, I almost put those out, but I didn't think any of you remembered. J-Rad for 5. Appreciate you, lads. Give me a chuckle in these trying times. Please never change. Vito, you rascal.
I'll
Riley
never
Foss
change.
For 5.
All right, let's delete more super chats.
For 5. Passwords, too many passwords. True. RCG Shoddy for 2. Thank you, guys, for the show. I'm off the deep end. Michael winning. This show loses so much. Maddox, Vito, Dick's hairline. Okay.
Alex Reinhardt for 2. I was trying to was to trying to. Okay. AEH for 5. Great bonus show. Just missing Dick saying, I'm deeply sorry, Vito. I have released Riley back into the wild where he belongs and euthanized.
You
Mint.
guys keep bringing him up. You guys can't stop bringing him up. Every single comment was, stop bringing Riley up. Stop bringing Riley up. Stop bringing. Okay. How am I going to fucking read any comments then?
And Vito's FTs for 2. It says, hey, no, we're not doing that one.
Alexa, call the police.
Stop with that. Oh, my God, that's terrible. Let's see if we got any other super chats. All right, we're done with the super chats.
Alexa, how do I bury my wife's body?
Well, you can look that up.
No, that's bad evidence. All right, are we doing
well,
this?
I was going to say my Google history for the show is going to put me in jail.
What's the game where we smash all the toys of a man who tweets about little boys? What's in the box? You know you want it. So get on the scale or I smash it to shit. Vito's booty, Vito's booty, Vito's booty, Vito's booty. Fuck!
Did it not record that? Great.
Missed the end of the song.
Yeah.
Because of the recording. So what's it going to be? I'm not singing it again.
So I think we should.
I told you, didn't I? I told Vito it's the funniest. When we were fighting, I have the funniest text conversation I've ever had in my life, and I started laughing at your response like the Batman at the end of The Killing Joke, and I could not stop laughing for an hour talking about Vito's booty with you.
Okay.
Do you want me to...
Does that mean
read the conversation?
Does that mean that you put
What did I tell you? I said I'm never putting anything good in here, as I've told you privately and on the show. Never. Because people are paying to see something get smashed. And what did you say?
I said I want a specific thing, but now I don't want it anymore. So.
And then you said, I'll let you smash toys after you give me that card.
Yeah.
The gay cradle.
So.
And I started laughing, and I didn't stop for 2 hours. You said, I'll let you smash it as soon as I get that card. I thought I would have got it by now. And I said...
So, as everyone knows, I really want this magic card called Gaia's Cradle. So, first, I got a Gaia's Cradle, and it was fake.
Yeah, I gave you a good one last week.
And then 2 weeks ago, I got a Gaia's Cradle, and it was fake.
Well, I don't know, though. I thought it was real.
So now I'm wondering, is the real one maybe in there now, finally?
Do you see at home what I'm dealing with?
Because I just want this magic card.
It's not in here. It's not in here. It's never going to be in here.
Well, at some point it will be. All right, let's smash
Well,
it. Let's smash
what's
a
it
toy.
gonna be?
Let's smash a toy. Let's smash a toy. Let's smash
Your
a toy.
first instincts were
incorrect or correct.
Which do you think?
I don't fucking know. Let's just smash it anyway. At this point.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, it is a Boys to Men Sean Stock. What is this? Why is it a Boys to Men pop figure?
What do you mean?
What is this? Is there a magic card hiding inside it this week too?
Find my hammer.
No, your hammer's right here. Here. Don't do the It's legitimately horrifying.
It's supposed to be horrifying. It's a comedy bit.
Why is it a Boys to Men pop figure? Is the theme that we're out of the mother's milk, so we just picked a different black guy?
We sold out
pop
of mother's
figure?
milks. We're waiting for the factory to get more mother's milks.
Sean Stockman. Good old Sean Stockman from
Great
Boys
singer.
to Men. Oh, look, he snapped his little legs off. Oh, he looks sad to begin with. Oh, that's horrible. See, now I just want to get on the scales. You don't smash.
You've got a lot of confusing motives.
There are a lot of confusing motives. So anyway, thanks to everyone who keeps sending in fake Gaia's Cradles.
Sean
which I'm sure
Stockman.
I've just cemented my fate, and we're getting 100 more of those. Every time I get one, I'm all excited, and I take it home and I put it under the fucking microscope, and I go, yeah, that's a fake one, huh? So this out of this whole show, out of like 1 million Vito's booties, I've gotten like 2 decent things and a pile of trash.
All the mother's milks you got were good.
That's true. I do love my mother's
People want to buy
milk.
them from you.
Well, you know what? I have been selling on Whatnot. I'll have Pokemon cards soon at whatnot.com/invite/Vito Comedy. I want to thank, we've updated because we have so many new supporters. The numbers jumped. I actually got a 4th column finally. So look at that. We're actually catching up.
We need more. This needs to look like a Star Wars, like
well, like I said, if we get to 12,000, I'll vote for Trump. So as long as we get there, you guys need to get those Trump votes in, and we'll have to dig up the biggest problem TV treatment. We will also, now we got a little bit of money, we can invest in all sorts of things.
You like a producer?
Not necessarily.
Well, what?
Oh, we can do the video game challenge. We can get I don't know.
That's not going to take very much investing.
Shut up. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't fucking know.
Why did you say it?
I do want a producer for the show. That would be good.
You keep saying it, but I don't know anybody who could do that.
I know. It's hard to find, especially...
Last guy I hired to do that, somebody flipped out and tried to send him to jail.
Yeah, I know. Okay, look. That came much later. That's completely unrelated. Well, here's a weird thing about like YouTube and all this like shit is like there aren't guys who like have the. This is kind of all like a new.
Because it's a shitty job that nobody.
It is a
wants to
shitty
do.
job and it's a
working with
thankless job.
influencers is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah,
these celebrities are trash.
Who does PK have though?
Chiz and Zach,
and they just set up all their like
I don't know what they do. They get guests.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that obviously I'm terrible at managing anything except for my stellar comic, which is coming, and I'm managing it expertly. I don't know.
Not everyone's good at managing things.
But we are talking about cool things we can do. I think this show is reaching a...
I said EP. Bop.
Yeah.
Bop,
I would love to do some music. Again, you have more musical experience than me. My musical experience is limited to taking pop songs that already exist and retheming the lyrics to be about me killing people's families.
Okay.
So I can do that.
I'll write you some little ditties.
Write some little ditties.
Maybe somebody could make some beats.
Some beats would be good. We could do a rap. We could do some raps.
Everyone fucking hates rap rock. That would be really funny to do rap rock.
Maybe we could do like a cool, remember, what's that guy's name? Eric July. He's got that cool band. And
Backwards.
Can we get on a set?
N-wards
we have the camera spin around us,
How much that shit cost?
I think it cost him a lot of money. He paid like a guy.
They got a package. I went on their website.
Yeah.
You can buy a package.
There's been some crazy stuff I'm seeing with like guys making their own music videos and whatever with AI or whatever.
Vanity shit.
Yeah.
Just make a good song. That's it.
Well, that seems to be the problem is everybody's better at making you're like, yeah, I don't know. The video looks cool, but Jesus Christ, Tim Pool.
Sucks.
Can you just come up with one guitar riff that's like kind of catchy and memorable?
Anything.
What happened to just writing a good guitar riff? That was what a song was.
They're all taken.
I guess they are all taken because I'm like,
because he hasn't played the fucking guitar.
Yeah,
he doesn't care. That's why.
Yeah, he doesn't play anything. I don't think. I mean, I don't play any instruments, but that's why I'm not fucking trying to make a fucking band. I'll make goofy internet music.
Oh man, poor this guy.
You want to help me write a Christmas song?
It's too late for Christmas. It's already on Toy Bar. Oh, one Christmas song?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. What?
See, I always had that idea that it's like if you can write the one perfect Christmas song, if you
like
write
a good one,
yeah,
okay.
But it can be okay.
I've written a Christmas song before. It's fun.
If you write the classic songwriter thing.
Why does it always have to be a fucking scam?
It's not a scam. Well, it is a scam. But
it's such a everything is a scam.
Okay. So fucking what's his name? Frank Barzarian or whatever his fucking guy was. What's the name of the dad on Alvin and the Chipmunks?
That guy had a name?
Yeah.
Dave. His name was Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Frank Barzarian?
Well, because his real
Alvin,
name is...
Simon, and Theodore, and Frank Barzarian? What the fuck are you talking about?
No, it's like Dave Barzarian. Like his last name is some weird fucking foreign name that he had to change.
In the cartoon?
No, he changed it to Seville for the fucking albums.
Dave Seville.
Dave Seville, yeah.
That's a name.
Yeah.
Don't dead name. Don't
dead name.
Like,
he's been dead for like 50 years.
Nah, don't be that
anyway,
guy.
Dave Blargian.
Yeah.
He sits down with a fucking tape deck and he writes, all I want, loop the loop. And that's it. It's an entire franchise built on one stupid Christmas song.
You are like the fucking everything that you
Jeff
see
Foxworthy has made more money from Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I don't actually know if that was Jeff Foxworthy, but That song,
You are
one
like
stupid song.
Fucking scam. Like everything that you see and think is through
Mariah
some
Carey
sort of scam
has
prism.
made $1 billion off
crazy.
one Christmas song. If you write one Christmas song, you never have to write any other songs for the rest of your life. You're just set. Because they will just play it at Christmas 1,000,000 times. You will have endless radio play until the end of time.
Why do you think that you're the only one who knows? Every single person in music knows this.
I know, and they've all fucked it up. And you'll have like fucking Justin Timberlake going, "It's a sexy Christmas with Justin Timberlake," and you're like, "That's not going to get played." He didn't hit the formula,
but he did it though. And he made
did
money.
Okay, yeah, all right. But it wasn't, all I want for Christmas is you. That's where you got to hit.
Every single person knows this who plays music,
but they're
and who
not.
does music.
But they're not coming at it from an analytical perspective.
Neither are you.
I want to take every Christmas song. I want to feed it into a fucking algorithm and figure out.
So
all right,
do it.
Top themes.
Yeah.
Winter, snowflake.
Yeah.
Love, Santa.
Rape. Implication of rape.
Sure, implement. Yeah, that is part of it. Yeah,
that
Baby,
is
it's
one.
cold outside.
Yeah.
That guy made $1 billion off that. Okay, so we got to figure out like what is, and can we combine? Can it be like
Is this why you don't make anything? Because you're sitting there trying to analyze like what the perfect.
I have spreadsheets of every Christmas song ever created, right?
Yeah.
And it's breaking down the lyrics by theme, tempo.
Okay, I'm getting a headache.
And
I'm done.
and I think if you
Go
can just
play video
crack it, if
games.
we can just crack it and we make the perfect Christmas song, we never have to work again for the rest of our lives.
Bye.
It's a magic biggest Christmas biggest time. Santa's gonna rape you if you're bad. Something like that.
And commit other crimes.
I got it.
So what is this? Now what do? I press stop streaming?